All right, welcome back to Gauntlet of Gathering. This is episode 7. Last episode, were joined by a new player, Andre, who plays Oya Bimbi. And I just wanted to formally introduce Andre. Andre is a artist, and he has a Facebook page and an Instagram account. You can follow him on facebook.com/aqvart23 and instagram.com/aqvart23. Andre, maybe you want to introduce yourself a little bit and what you do on your page and Instagram.
Yo,
Let's
I
go.
draw. Thanks. That's it. I just draw. I maybe play some Apex.
He draws very well.
Okay. Yeah, so
Thanks for the plug, though.
you guys check Andre out if you want art commissioned. Check Andre's stuff out, and yeah, that's that. So Andre will be joining us indefinitely as a kind of like a guest party member for the Pancake Club. All right. Okay. And then previously in the last session, I didn't prepare an intro for this, but what happened was Sai wakes up from a nightmare and she hears a voice in a weird language, and then the Pancake Club proceed to go into the entrance of a mine, which is supposed to lead them towards the Emerald Valley. Along the way, on one of their camping, Oyabimbi came and met them, and Oyabimbi was the one who showed them the way. Do you know the way to the mines? And then they fought skeletons and undead, and they learned that the soul that was trapped inside Sai's ring of mind shielding was the soul that belonged to one of the skeleton archers that was a very powerful archer. And they also learned that that spirit was the ghost of Mira's father, Phineas McEnroy. After that quick encounter, they went into the mines, and then Sai had an exchange with her patron, Ezra. And then Sai was given a magical barrier tattoo that's around her arm right now. And she screams in pain, falls onto the ground, and echoes through the mines for all the party to hear. As the Pancake Club rush to Sai, they find Sai on the ground, unconscious, and looking very different than they were used to. So that is where we resume. All right. Okay, so Sai is on the ground. Over here is Cassandra, Lanu, and Dark Moon. What are you guys doing?
Well, I don't know who this is, so I'm just staring them down.
Should we flock there?
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I can, or would that be intelligence? I don't know if I can, tell that it is Sai.
You can make an investigation check. Oh, you rolled perception already, so.
Okay, that one.
You look and you're like, this girl looks weird. She's a bit pretty, but she looks weird. Where's Sai?
I'm gonna Sai. Hey, wake up, lady. I'm calling for Sai because I heard Sai, but I don't see her, so.
Well, Cassandra says he shakes his head. Who is this?
Yeah,
Where
Dark Moon
is
just
he?
stares at her. Like ready, siguro, to attack.
Okay.
Who are you and what have you done with Sai?
Who are you?
Where?
Is anyone waking her up, or are you leaving her unconscious?
I will go and I will
moving
I will
her. Can I
Yes.
poke her?
Sure.
I will lightly slap her face.
Okay. Let's say with all that poking and prodding and slapping of the face, you eventually do wake up. I mean, in this case, Nyx. So Nyx, you awake to the Pancake Club, and they have these looks of shock or wonder or caution on their faces. So what are you doing as you wake up?
I think I'm sitting on the ground, no, because I just gone. So I'm sitting on the ground, and then like I feel the pain on my arm. I look at the party, and then with their confused faces, and then I look at the pain I feel in my arm, and I find the tattoo and my katong blouse, no long sleeve, in shredded to pieces because tungod sa class ni Ezra, I think nagisi siya nabutang ang tattoo. So yeah, my clothes are shredded and then they're confused. And then I look at my hair and it's paler now, and then shocked. Oh my gosh! But si Nyx kay funny kay di siya siyang face, di siya kasog expressions. So like yung inner feelings kay shock.
Okay.
But yung face kay emotion of emotion.
It's poker face dead.
So murag in a deadpan tone, kanang Nick says, "Oh my gosh, what happened?"
Okay.
Cassandra takes hold of his glaive. He's just preparing. It's like,
okay.
What is this?
Hey, lady. Where'd you come from?
Hello, friends. It's me.
Friends.
If you consider me as a friend.
Are you okay?
Wait.
Now who is this?
You gotta be a little clearer here. We're a bit confused.
Who is this? Come on.
Oh my god. I say, I think Nasu will, but
Yeah.
Will come to me.
Soon after, Will kind of like rushes, and then kind of
And then
circles
I see
around.
Will. Yeah, I hug her. Because share akong sense of comfort in this chaos. Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Artiste?
Yes.
What? Why is she
I
wondering you?
am.
Are you sick? You look so pale.
No. No. Wait. Who's that?
You must have the
You gotta tell us
malaria.
who did this to you.
Are you here?
Are you okay?
Good na.
I am a cleric. Would you like some assistance?
I'm sorry. I'm actually. It's hard to explain, but I am Sai. Oh well, I'm no longer in the form of Sai. I guess you can call me Nyx.
What in the voodoo magic is this?
Yeah, do we know what she is? Can I go on?
You guys
but
can you guys can make nature or history.
Let me check my.
There.
Let's go.
Oh no, Chloe.
Dark Moon.
I just read your message.
Can you hear me, Ka?
Sai is anemic.
Anemic.
Wow.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, Dark Moon and Cassandra, you do not know what the hell. Thal'lia, you guys don't know what this creature before you is. You might assume there's some form of undead creature because you just fought skeletons. So I don't know. Maybe Sai got bit by a skeleton and now she's undead. But for the two of you, Lanu and Azevrec, you've heard of a race of creatures that have the ability to shape change, and these creatures are called changelings.
Through Lanu's travels. Artiste, are you a changeling?
She takes a while to answer, and then she says, as she nods her head.
Oh, what is that? Hello?
A changeling. It's a race that well, this is what a changeling looks like, and I've heard they can change into different forms. So the Sai that we know is one of the artiste's forms.
Can you change into Azevrec?
Yeah, I think that's
a real question.
How
Yeah,
about
turn into my
you?
bench.
In a very monotonous voice, she says, I'm so sorry, my form must be very hideous to you guys. Like, she hates how she looks in this form.
Oh, you're pretty.
Darko's like, huh?
You look fine. You don't look like my mother. My mother, on the other hand, is very ugly.
Sorry, if it makes you feel better, my fur is white. If it
No,
makes you
okay.
feel any better.
And then she replies in a same monotonous voice. In her experience, this race is looked down upon in society. That's why. Yeah.
Well, not here. The only looking down I will be doing on you is because you are not my height. That's the only reason.
Aw.
But if you no, get up your ass. Come here.
I'm physically incapable of looking down at you, so that's not gonna work.
Yeah, Darkmoon has never heard of changeling, so wala siya judgment or prejudice against Nyx.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys.
I'm just gonna extend a hand for her to take. Come here. Don't be shy.
And then she takes Cassandra's hand. And then you notice na mas skinnier and lankier ang body ni Nyx kaysa ni Sai. Because changelings tend to be more thin.
Legend. Okay.
Yeah. And longer limbs though. But ang height niya kay like same-ish ni Thal'lia.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get her arm. I
Do you
get
want
Cassandra's
to
arm.
eat?
And then I transform
Do
to
you
Sai
want
and then
some
I
food?
cry. You guys!
What
Don't
is
cry on us.
It's happy tears. It's happy tears. I'm so much. I'm sorry for changing things. And then she just rambles.
Group hug, everybody. Group hug.
There. Group hug in the mines?
I think I'll keep my distance. That wouldn't suit this calendar.
Don't be such a stickler. What's your name? Voodoo Man?
Uyabimna?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Baby.
Oh yeah.
You can call me Bob.
All right, Bob.
Wasn't
moving
it
past
Jim
that.
last session?
What
Oh yeah, it was you. I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot it was Jim.
We call him Jim Bob.
People know me
Are
by
you like
many
Sai, but you
names.
forget your name?
I go by many names.
I go by many names just because you can spell my name correctly.
Same, Oyalembe.
Just call me Jim Bob whatever. Call me your mom.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and with that, the Pancake Club proceed. I imagine you guys collected a few emeralds as evidence and maybe to sell later on. But if I'm not mistaken, you guys wanted to press on in the mines instead of taking a rest. You did a short rest and you want to press on, right?
During the short rest, can I talk with Thal'lia about the studded leather?
Sure. We don't have to roleplay that, and then you do the
Yeah.
trade thing.
Short rest.
All right.
Yay.
On Sato, Andre,
How do I do the short rest again? Oh,
do you need to recover any hit points? I don't think you got damage, no?
Just a few.
Wala pa niya na-replenish yung HP.
Ah, okay.
36 out of 44.
So on your D&D Beyond, when above proficiency and walking speed, there's a button short rest,
yeah.
and then it shows you that you have 5 ranger hit dice, right?
Yep.
So you just tell me, DM, during my short rest, I'm gonna roll hit dice until I go on. So then you roll 1d10, for example. So on average, you can just do RD10. That. And then
Says +2 on my end, I think. 1d10
yeah, +2. Yeah, +2. Because that's from your Constitution modifier. So 5. So 36 plus 5, it will become 41. And if you still want to, you can do a second hit die to try and max that out.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Good na.
Okay. So then on your short rest, sa D&D Beyond, the 5 boxes, the tick marks that you could do, you just tick one so that cool. So that's how you do that's how you recover hit points on a short rest without healing potions or magic. All right. So you guys press on forward. It is like mid to late afternoon as you press on, and you guys are literally going through a mountain. So it takes a few hours until you reach what looks like the end of the mines. So that's a map change.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you're over here, but you wouldn't be in this room yet. I was just really hurrying up earlier. So you guys, put yourselves outside for a bit.
Could you share the link again? Wayne?
Oh my god!
It's okay.
Okay.
No worries, bro.
I was wondering,
Like,
why aren't Cassandra and Lanu, why aren't they moving? God damn it.
sorry na.
That was
Okay.
because of that, the ISIS. Alright, so you guys make it here, and you see over here, there's a skeleton outside of this door, and this door seems to be locked.
Oh, damn.
A skeleton?
Can Dark Moon
Wait, what happened?
wait?
There's a
Smiling
skeleton
gem.
outside this door, and the door's locked.
I
So we can see through the door?
go to the skeleton. Wait.
Yeah, can Dark Moon check for perception?
Oh, wait. I see.
Just make sure it doesn't
Sorry.
grab your
Just
leg.
loaded.
Girl.
Let's go.
Perception check. Do I fail, bro?
What are
I
you looking?
checked the-
What you're
I
checking the
checked
skeleton?
Yeah.
It's a oh wow, it's a skeleton.
Oh yeah, no.
You must be drinking a lot of milk.
Yep, that guy's dead.
I'm just gonna pray over this dead person. Give me a moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cassandra prays.
Well, Cassandra does that. Dark Moon tries to unlock the door.
Give me a dexterity check. I checked your sheet and you didn't take proficiency Mandiay in thieves tools. So
Oh, I did.
oh, you do have proficiency in thieves tools. You didn't take it's not an expertise. So it's just dexterity plus your proficiency modifier. Let's say wala. So just dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
Do I do exclamation C dex?
Yes. And then we add +3. So +3 is 11. Yeah, it's a very old lock. Very easy. So the DC wasn't so high on that. You managed to unlock it. there seems to be like something on the other side that's like kind of holding the door on itself. With like a push, like a strong push, you can get it open. So you can try to do an athletics check now if you want to do it. That easy. You unlock it. This is too easy. You open it, and then something is on the other side. But then you just push open the door, and you make your way inside.
Go away inside.
Well, I finished
Okay.
playing over this one.
So I'm here now.
Yeah. These aren't lit. The campfire over here, these torches, they're not lit right now. It seems to be like very old, gone already. But you see these sleeping bags over here. There's one sleeping bag that's here also, and there's a skeleton in it. This skeleton was trying to go out here, but could not get this door open. This door is locked, but it doesn't seem like there's a lock on it. So what you see on that door is, let me draw it. It looks like here, if this is the door like that, it seems to open oh no, not
Right.
even like that. It's like a portcullis where it goes down. So if you look up on the top part of the door, there's like a cavity where the door might slide upwards. When you guys can figure out a way to open it, and then the door has decorations on it and whatever. But the main thing is there are two slits on either side that look like that, and there are emeralds that are embedded inside the wall like that. Inside the door, rather. Inside the slits. At this point, it has been how many hours for you to travel through the mountain and through the mines? It would be something like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Oh, so it's dark out. Okay.
It is dark
Well,
out.
it's dark in.
It is dark.
I want to detect magic.
Sai, you can detect magic as a ritual, so you take 10 minutes to cast the
Yeah.
spell. Okay.
Yeah.
While that 10 minutes is happening, what are the other people doing? Okay, so Lanu, you're doing produce flame. I assume you'll light the torches and the campfire.
Yes.
Cool. So everything's lit. Oyabimbi is petting the dinosaur. Oh no! Your token's supposed to be different also. God damn it.
It's okay, so keep it that way, man.
We
Keep
have
it that
done
way.
this twin.
Yeah, I know, bro. He looks like a good boy.
Mm. I'm so angry, man. Here.
No. Nor.
Okay, anyway.
Angry.
What else are you guys doing?
I'm just praying
could I
for
investigate?
peace.
You can investigate.
Oh, investigate 3.
What are you investigating, Azevrec?
Just the general area.
What's your
If there's
Um,
anything that would pertain to the door, maybe.
Okay, the thing that catches your eye, which is very odd, is this mirror over here. This mirror is on a slab of concrete and stone. Real or ya fake? And the concrete and slab is like merged with the cave floor, and the mirror is on a swivel. The slab of concrete is on a swivel.
I think. That's a light
What's
on
going
fire.
on?
So as a wreck, you were here.
God
There's
damn
a
it, voodoo.
Spider-Man meme.
Spider-Man
look
meme.
normal in here.
Yo, that is freaky.
As a wreck,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
that's
something happen? Like,
what did
is there anything that I could like? Is there like a contraption or something around the thing? Or is it just straight up a mirror?
it's a mirror on a swivel. Uh,
Mm. Is there anything else? I don't know.
not
I want to push. I'll
not
push
right
the
now,
photo.
no.
Magic sneak.
I would like to touch the mirror.
Okay, so Thal'lia comes over, touches the mirror. You see yourself touching the mirror. Your reflection is touching your hand.
So it's a regular mirror.
Mixed
Or
with
just vain.
another man. Is my
I-
detect magic finished?
Not yet.
Begin.
Cassandra, what are you doing?
Okay.
Pray for. Okay,
This
cool.
is gonna sound really
Pray over the
disrespectful,
boys.
but you see that blanket over that guy, over that corpse's body?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna remove the blanket.
I'm just gonna remove the blanket. I
Okay.
wanna see
Can I
something.
Expose the body.
Yeah, that's
You
gonna be
bury
real
it?
disrespectful. I'm sorry.
So can we assume na these bodies died in here? Wala sila injuries, they just died from like starvation or
Yeah,
something.
nag-sleep siya sa desk. Narago siya sa sleeping bag.
No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, one is trying to get out, so there must be a conflict or somewhere or something.
Not
Cassandra,
died, you
I'll
know?
allow you to do a medicine check.
Yeah. Okay. Where's
Maybe
my
they're
medicine?
sick.
I swear to God, if I fail this, dako na bukong modifier na. Where did my medicine go? There it go. 23.
Nice.
There's something.
Nice.
I guess kind of like mixed with a little bit of investigation there. You see that this person did not have any trauma on their bones, or they did not look like they were bleeding out. The sheets are clean and whatever. They died there, and you can, with that roll of 20C, you can assume that they were either sick or not feeling well or some other thing. And I'll say, because you rolled well, I'll just give you info on all of the bodies. The one that's over here also doesn't have any
Yeah.
trauma on it, except for maybe on the skeleton's fingernails trying to claw outside of this metal and stone portcullis door thing. And the one that was over here did have trauma in like one of its ribs, like between two of the ribs on its rib cage. There seems to have been like a slit, and because on like the dungeon, the map maker, there aren't any like undead bodies I can put. It's just skeletons, but there's actually a dagger in between one of the ribs of this guy's rib cage.
He was stabbed to death.
Oh. Was
What were the clothes?
Stabby in here.
With the
I didn't notice
clothes,
that the first time, right?
yeah, I'm sure like before you went in the room, that's what you did. You checked on the body while you were praying over them,
Yeah.
and Dark Moon was still trying to open.
I'm
One
just gonna.
anything else you want to do, Cassandra?
Yeah, nothing else. Nothing.
Okay, Lanu, what are you doing? Want to see the door through mirror. Okay,
Ooh.
give me an investigation or perception, your choice.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go. Womp. 17.
Cool. I imagine you're like tilting the swivel so that the mirror is like pointing at the door.
Yes. Yes.
It just looks like the door. Yeah, just looks like.
Can I
Good though.
see the emeralds specifically through the mirror?
You can see them, yeah.
Like- The decoration, and nothing funny is going on.
It's like if you stand completely straight at the mirror and you look at the mirror, it points. It doesn't. You're not able to see either one of the emeralds on the door. What you can
Like
see,
one or the other.
what you can see is like, yeah, one or the other, or the direct center of the door. So the mirror's view would be like just this narrow, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Is there
missing.
anything behind the mirror?
Nothing is behind the mirror.
Like cavity in the center of the door,
Turn on the.
No,
torches.
there
like
is not.
for the emerald. Okay.
There is not.
Can Dark Moon investigate the door and see if, like, you know, if she can, like, stick any other emeralds through the door?
You can make your investigation check. Sai, I'll say that your detect magic is complete.
All right.
At this point, let me think. You do not detect any magic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. You guys, there's no magic in this place.
Dark Moon. Yeah, no. It's a big door.
Are there any writings on the door?
The door
kind
is
of
made of
material?
door.
There seem to be like runes on the door. They look to be.
Can I read them?
What languages do you speak? Let me check. You cannot read it.
Can I tell the group, like, hey, there are runes on the door?
Okay.
Can any of you read the runes on the door?
I have comprehend language.
Dora.
So,
She has
Who's-
comprehend languages.
Oyabimbi, are you
Language,
going?
Wait, let me check my language.
Anyone know the language?
Oyabimbi.
I feel
You
so
look at
lost
the
sometimes.
runes, and it looks to be an older dialect of Dwarvish, and you have a hard time reading it at first, but after some time, you can like decipher it after a while. The writing on the wall, is something
That's
about
not dark.
the writing on the door tells or says a little bit along the lines of wait for the light, not one you make, and the way will open.
Wait for the.
Let us turn off the lights then.
It is
We
time
have
for sleep.
We have to sleep here.
Or
It
the
is
moon.
time to
Is it
sleep.
the sun or the
Brother.
moon?
Is there an opening
that again,
anywhere in
Ryan?
the wall face?
Lanu, make me a perception check.
Let's go.
Hello? Oh,
Come on, Lanu.
Nakafan,
19.
nagcircle.
Lanu, there is
Hey,
Lanu, there is no hole along the wall, but there is a wall on the ceiling. There's a
hole on the
there's a
ceiling?
hole on the ceiling.
Oh.
There's a wall on the
Somebody
ceiling.
bent the
It's just
wall.
perpendicular.
We bend the light to the mirror.
Well,
I move out of the way.
Cassandra. Hey, big guy.
yes?
Give me a lift, would ya?
Okay, I pick up and yes.
Can I look at, what do I see through the hole? Can I see anything through the hole?
It's
in the ceiling?
it's a pretty small hole, but when you look into it, it's interesting because along the sides of the hole there are various crystals that are what's the word I'm looking for, like iridescent or pearlescent type of reflective
Oh.
thing, and then you see it's very far already at that point, but you think it might be the night sky.
Okay. So, all right. We'd have to wait till morning comes.
morning. Yeah.
But we have to pay attention to the light, because if we see anything, we need to use the mirror to guide it to some place before it leaves.
What if it's the moonlight?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It could be the moonlight. So
What was the thing on the runes again? Like the
wait for the light.
light.
Wait
that's
for
not
the
what?
light, not one you make,
Not one.
and the way will open.
So moonlight counts.
It could be any light.
Maybe.
Yes, you could test it out.
I
Could
say
be
we take turns keeping watch.
Yeah.
There's like a couple.
But where do we point the mirror to? To the door? We just pointed at the door?
To the emeralds, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, to the emerald.
Does the swivel
emerald.
does the swivel affect like the angle, like tilting upwards or downwards, or is it just side to side of the mirror?
It's not side to side. It's like really just
Up, down, up, down.
Oh, it's up and down.
yeah.
And we move the mirror.
If it's
on
only
the
seeing one emerald, then maybe we can go on just reflect that on one side that's not showing for the mirror, the light.
maybe it's meant to be some middle side
Oh,
between
pretty
the emerald caves.
You can't move it side to side anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's only one way to go about it.
Yeah, okay, that's how it was pointed when we came in.
So whoever keeps watch, probably next to the mirror, so that if you see a light through, you can tilt the mirror like different ways in order to get it to focus on the door. Maybe in between the emeralds, like that'll be the third emerald in a row.
Yes.
Okay.
So we could like take like an hour watch each, maybe something like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
You guys can do for a long rest, 4 people can do it because you only need like 6 hours rest total, and so the 2 hours are the ones where someone watches. Do you get me?
2
So
hours,
4
okay.
people need to watch for a long rest.
4 people need to watch for a long rest. Okay.
I can
Okay.
watch.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
Okay.
Dark Moon side.
Yeah, I think I can watch that as well. I haven't used much, man, on the last combat.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
Okay,
Group A
so
then.
what's the order?
I can take first watch.
I'll take last watch.
Cool.
I'll take
Oh,
the
okay.
third watch.
Then I'll take first 2 then. So
Okay.
first by the campfire. I mean, no, first, yeah, sure. First by the campfire.
Okay. So the rest of you are resting. So the first watch is Thal'lia and Lanu.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, tag team.
Okay. Please roll me a d12.
Oh,
Anyone want to pair for their watch?
a D12.
No
Ooh.
takers?
Sorry.
Okay, everyone rolls.
Nope,
I think I rolled
just the ones who
2
watched.
accidentally.
That's
Just
okay.
picked the first one.
Okay.
Oh,
Nothing happens on your watch. You guys just did maybe, small talk or deep talk. I don't know what you guys would have wanted to talk about,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
nothing happens. I assume Lanu would check like up at the ceiling and try to see if the moonlight shines through. It does
Yes.
not.
Okay. Maybe it's not strong enough. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Please make me, both of you, please make me intelligence checks. Just flat intelligence checks.
Oh, I'm not very smart.
It's okay. You might roll high.
I'm not very smart. Why did you have to say that to yourself?
Let me.
Okay.
Hey.
You're
Okay.
smart. You're okay.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right.
You're okay.
Thal'lia, you think if it's
That it's a cozy time.
okay, sure. That's what you want Thal'lia to think. Okay. Lanu, with that check, you think that you guys are right on the money with like having to wait for light, so either sunlight or moonlight. But the other part of it when it says not one you make, means like the campfire and the torches, right? And you think that for it to be super effective, you might need to turn those off when you want to try to get light into the room from the ceiling.
I'll use my druidic. What is it called?
Do you want to do that
Druid
now
craft.
at the end of your watch, or are you gonna go to sleep and tell that to someone else, or finish all
I'm
the
gonna do it
watches?
I'm gonna do it at the end of my like as soon as I get the thought, I just go druid craft and
Okay.
extinguish the lights.
Okay, you extinguish all the lights. It becomes cold in the room. Some people shiver. But a little bit of moonlight does come. Not even, it doesn't like reach the floor or whatever, but you can just see like light very, very faintly in the hole on the ceiling.
If I hold some like a flame in my no, never mind. I can't do that. Ignore. Okay, cool. I'll tell whoever is next, like the reason I extinguished the light. Yeah. Who's next watch?
We can't move the kuan ahead, the mirror, to a certain angle. Okay, we already see a faint moonlight man.
Well, we don't know what angle we'll need until the light comes through
All right.
properly.
I think it's Dark Moon's next.
Dark Moon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys sleep. Dark Moon is up. Dark Moon, please roll me a d12.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
The room becomes a little bit colder as the fire is out. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Save, no?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well,
You feel very cold, Dark Moon, and if you feel that if you don't have a fire out, you and the rest of your party might suffer. So it's your choice.
Suffer how? Like, how badly are we gonna suffer, man?
Mhm.
And is this hypothermia? Or, well, we just feel cold?
It's very odd because it's just cold and you don't know what it is, if it's where the cold is coming from, or if it's maybe like one of the, I don't know, attributes of this mountain, because the mountain has a lot of like crystals in it. Maybe some of them are magical, but you know, it's probably not the case because Sai did find out that there wasn't magic involved here. So you're not sure how long you or your party mates can survive, but that is just that's my warning, essentially.
Okay. Can I check the mirror? Can I look inside the mirror?
Okay. What are you looking for?
Well, just checking
Yourself.
if there's anything in there.
No. So you look into the mirror. Everything in the mirror seems to be in reverse.
Bitch.
That took me a while. But what?
Wait.
Okay.
Maybe we can light small fire.
Who's third? So you're not lighting a fire, and it's the end of your
No.
watch.
But yeah, who's next? Azevrec?
Azevrec.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
up next.
Okay.
I wake him up before I go to sleep. I tell him about the mirror, and we're possibly gonna suffer from the cold unless we start the fire, but also that the fire is gonna ruin the whole mirror thing.
I feel so warm with the
Fantastic.
circle and the dino.
Sorry, we're all huddled in this corner.
Okay.
Too warm.
Azevrec, please roll me a d12.
Can Dark Moon not sleep?
You will suffer an exhaustion, 1 point of exhaustion after the long rest.
Yeah. Okay, she feels uneasy.
You're gonna take the Okay.
It's ballsy.
Okay. Azevrec, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Fantastic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh shit.
21.
Nice.
Good roll.
Maybe
With 9 plus
partly
10.
because you're an Eldritch Knight, you're able to channel in arcane energy to circulate your body to keep you warm. You do not suffer any ill effects from the cold.
Sweet. Is everyone else okay during my watch?
Yeah.
Are they affected by the cold?
I'll say, Thal'lia, are you out here in the open? Where are you sleeping? I know you can't move,
Oh,
so
Yeah, I can be in the huddle
okay.
with the people.
Everyone's just covered.
Dog pile.
Well, sleeping si Psyche. Oh.
How about you, Cassandra?
No, I'm too big. I'll just be somewhere here.
Okay. Azevrec, you see Cassandra shivering a bit, but because they have fur, they don't seem very much affected. This dog pile over here, they seem to look comfortable, but Dark Moon, who chose to stay awake with you, is looking worse and worse for wear. She looks tired. She looks cold. She's shivering, and you don't think it's a good idea that she's staying awake and not huddling with the others.
So I guess I talked to Dark Moon, like, so Dark Moon, you might wanna rest, maybe. How are you feeling?
She's literally freezing. She just stares at
Hug. Sorry.
Here's my coat. I give her my coat, I guess,
Okay.
if that can help.
Oh my!
Ooh,
Okay.
Dark Moon has a boyfriend, guys.
she has a boyfriend.
Oh yeah!
No.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
very iconic. Just
Yeah. So Dark Moon just bows a little, as a thank you to Azevrec. And then she whispers to him okay, but please check the mirror.
yeah, the mirror.
She's getting weird vibes from the mirror.
Okay.
Are there any weird vibes from the mirror?
There are no weird vibes on the mirror.
Dark Moon feels vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Getting.
She knows the vibe.
paranoid Lisa.
Okay.
yeah,
Azevrec,
Dark
anything
Moon
else you want to do
feels
towards the end of your watch?
So there's no moonlight, nothing going on.
No.
Could I roll investigation to see if there's anything different with the room? Maybe with the door?
Okay. Sure. You can roll.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, you can roll.
The difference is it smells because the dinosaur
Alright.
keeps farting.
Azevrec, you line up the mirror to the hole in the ceiling and try to figure out where the light is going to point if ever there will be light that comes through. And you know that it only is able to hit like the center area and it's never touching either one of the emeralds. So you don't know if that's all you need to open the door or if you need the light to hit either one of the emeralds, if it's the left one or the right one, or if you need the light to somehow split and hit both emeralds to open the door.
Somehow, yeah.
So
We could
that's
split it. Yeah, I think there's a way to split. Anyway, that's all I know. I'll tell Cassandra
okay.
everything I know
Okay,
as I go to bed.
cool. You guys switch.
We still.
I love this dog pile over here. It's great.
What is going on here? Hello?
Okay. So you guys,
Yeah.
cool.
Cassandra, so there's this thing with the mirror. It might hit the middle. For sure, it's gonna hit the middle, but I'm not sure how it'll affect the doors. So I'll leave that to you and your inquisitive mind to figure this out.
How flattering, I suppose.
Mm.
Go to bed.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Are you
No.
huddling as of rec?
Yeah, I'm with Ruth. Right. This
I-
is
I put my amulet to my chest and cast guidance myself.
Okay, you cast guidance on yourself. Roll me a d12 with this doesn't add the d4.
Yeah. Let me add my d4 to that, and then I'll do the d12.
Okay,
That's so.
that's okay. So things are smooth on your watch. You don't feel as cold compared to the rest of the party because of your natural fur. And because they decided to huddle and dogpile over here, they don't look like they're suffering as much. So that was a good call for the party. It towards the end of your shift, it begins to have sunrise. Like sunrise is happening outside, and because there is no fire or any artificial light that is in the room, the sunlight does trickle into the hole in the ceiling, and the different pearlescent linings of that hole and the different crystals that are there amplify the light, so it creates a very sharp and specific point of beam of light onto the mirror, and it reflects the light directly downward, and the light is somewhere here on the floor right now. You can, if you want to, you can adjust the mirror.
Yeah, I'll adjust the mirror. Move, come here.
Where do you want the light to go?
Oh shit, it's up to me? Oh my god, okay. This is gonna be painful.
I mean,
let me
it's
check the
toward.
mirror first.
Okay, it's towards the end of your shift. You can wait a little bit longer for the rest of your party to wake up, or you can try to do this right now.
Yeah, before that, I'll check the mirror if something's going on. Yes.
Okay. It's just a regular mirror. It's just on a stone slab, on swivels, cemented directly onto the ground.
This is gonna be a joke. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh, I'll be
Great.
looking good.
Great.
Yeah, and then I will concentration in con. Yeah, it's a concentration. Forma. I will use thaumaturgy to wake everyone up.
Okay.
I am just gonna say in a loud voice.
What?
What the hell
Whoa,
was that?
whoa, whoa!
Okay,
My-
everyone's
my-
awake.
My dinosaur just runs and farts.
I see
breathe.
I see
I
the mirror.
can't breathe.
Oh no.
Oh, guys.
Move, Archie.
Dinosaur. I just put the dinosaur. Come here.
I see that the light like shining directly on the mirror, and I swivel, I tilt the mirror so
Okay.
that the light goes between the two emeralds and see what happens.
The light goes between the two emeralds and nothing seems to happen.
Does anyone have an emerald on them?
We
Yeah,
should.
no.
I think
Can we
I
break the mirror?
We all have emeralds, I think.
Can we break the mirror? Now you're speaking my language.
Can we break the mirror in two?
No,
Don't break the mirror. Just
Please don't break the mirror.
Yeah.
We just need another
hold
emerald
the
to
emerald.
deflect it.
Okay,
And then I-
Thal'lia said she
Emerald.
had. Thal'lia said she had an emerald.
Yes.
An emerald.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you hold it in front of the mirror and then
Alright.
first be in front of the mirror and then step back like
Maybe
so
in
that
front of the door.
light passes through it, and then step backwards slowly so that we can see like what the light does as it passes through the emerald at different distances.
Alrighty.
So,
Avatar episode.
so is the
Katong at sila's temple.
Yeah, the fire temple.
so is the beam hitting the mirror and then the emerald that Thal'lia is holding, or is it
Yeah.
going through the emerald and then the mirror and then to the door? Which
Well,
one?
right now it's like the beam, the mirror, the emerald, then the door.
Okay, so after it hits the mirror and then hits the emerald that Thal'lia is holding, you see basically it's like a disco ball that the emerald is. It just splits
Yes.
the light
Ready.
all over, and the light that the beams that come off from the emerald are green in colors, and as Thal'lia like spins it around, it's just like green stars all around you.
Yes.
Can you give the emerald
I will
to
spin it
Cassandra?
profusely. I will do that.
You
But
spin
I
it
will
profuse.
extra spin it.
You spin it a lot, and there are moments where the multiple lights like hit
Ooh.
both, and then because they don't stay there for a while because you're just spinning a lot, suddenly for one brief moment when the two emeralds are hit, the portcullis starts to and then it closes back because
Ooh.
We
you're just
noticed
spinning.
this, right?
Yeah, you notice it, of
You
course.
notice?
I will try to find the position that I was able to hit both emeralds.
You do that, and it sticks and stays, and the door starts to go, and then
Hey.
as the door is moving up, you have to like move the emerald so that the light stays on the two emeralds, because if you break, then it closes down again. So I need you to make me a dexterity check.
Ooh.
One of us is
Could she have
captured
advantage? Because could Azevrec give her advantage by waiting at the end, like having my hand out so that I can catch her if she like halfway through or something?
She doesn't need your
need a
advantage.
There you go. There you
Need
go.
your advantage.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Thal'lia is
Like, I've got
Thal'lia
this.
is just like, shh, you're distracting me. Thal'lia, you guys see Thal'lia laser focused on this emerald as the beam
For the
goes
first
through,
time
and she
forever.
masterfully lines up two of the beams onto the emerald eyes on this door and follows it as the door rises until finally the door is fully opened and sunlight just bursts into the room, giving all of you warmth, and you guys are free to go out.
Even if I
Permanently
move,
open?
Also,
is
if she
this
lets
like
go
a
of the thing,
scrap
it's
or
still okay.
some shit?
No.
The
So
mirror's open.
when the emerald eyes pass the part of the ceiling that covers it, it just continues on.
Oh,
Perfect. Okay.
we are
That was gonna
free.
come down.
Yeah. You guys
Fresh air
also
Yeah.
without farming.
No.
you guys also
Uy,
get
dalawa
long
kami
rest.
niyo, eh.
So you do this.
Oh, we got long rest, all of
Yep.
us.
Yep.
Give me a moment to change my spells.
Okay. So there. You guys are out here.
Wait, Lanu's gonna drag. You know that that skeleton that's like going towards the door. Lanu's gonna drag that so that he's outside, and then he's gonna prop it by the door so that there you go, buddy. You can have some fresh air now.
Aw.
Aww.
Okay.
And
Sure. Cool.
Can I break a piece of the mirror and bring it with me?
Wait, I also no.
Uy, just
You
babaan ka.
you can do whatever you want in this game. What do you want?
Rest in peace, brother.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Undo. There.
Like while they were doing after the emerald thing.
Okay. So you do that. Cool. No
Okay,
need to roll whatever. The mirror is broken. All right. You guys are there. Who went out first?
The dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
The
Kwame?
dinosaur, for real.
Yeah, Kwame was like,
I feel
I
like
gotta
we
get
need
that.
to poop.
Okay. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
I know, babe.
oh no.
Mommy. Hello? Mommy.
Hang on.
Omi's a miraculous ladybug.
That would actually
They
be
are.
the case, Bitono. Like, I think Kwame would go out because at this point Kwame is already like smelling the
Air.
valley.
Yeah, Marshak dog.
Yeah. So let me roll
Yeah,
something.
animals don't do very well in tight spaces. So
Okay. Kwame is out there and like running around and feeling the grass rolling on this area.
no, Kwame.
Who is next after Kwame?
All the pets?
All the spirits.
All of it.
Really funny
Okay.
once they got out.
Okay. Ruth doesn't give a shit. Ruth is just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Ruth is
Maybe say
on.
Dark Moon said, "Okay, don't cats like sunlight."
Okay. Dark Moon, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dum dum dum.
Fantastic.
Love that.
Let me
Okay,
see.
There you go.
Oh no, undead na sa rise
You're
up.
okay. Okay,
Uh,
you pass. Who's next?
Me, I guess.
Can I do an insight check?
Nope.
Oh no.
Divine sense. Can I use divine sense, Wayne,
Okay.
to see if there's any undead?
Nope. Here, okay. This is metagaming. Cause like
Sorry.
just because I'm asking
Okay,
people to roll dexterity saving throws, now you're like, wait, can I check? Can I?
Calm yourself.
So who went
I'll
after?
go out.
Okay, dex save, please.
Go on.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh my god.
Let's
Dex save. Shit. My deck sucks. That's a 3.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Azevrec,
really
you
warm.
The skeletons.
you go through and you step on a twig,
Shit.
and
Okay.
the twig is connected to a bigger twig, and then it connects to you. Have you seen those like videos on YouTube where popsicle sticks are like crisscrossed, and then when you let go of one, it like turns into a wave? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Anyway,
are you-
I'll show that to you later. But as you step on that first twig, all these other twigs that are arranged in that crisscross pattern starts to do their wave, and it just goes around this area and hits goes to like around this bush, and then
Mm.
suddenly from the canopy above you, bones drop, and they are all connected on rope and vines, and they just make the loudest
Oh,
sound.
Alarm.
It's a trap.
So that's what happens. After that sound, it just echoes through this forest, and it becomes very quiet.
Oh no.
What was the sound?
Maybe
Let
some
me
alarm or something.
let me
Escape?
describe.
Are we-
Hang on, let me describe to you the area first. These trees are huge. They're the biggest trees I've ever seen. If you were to like put yourself next to it, look at that. That is how big that tree is. And this isn't even like human size, because ideally you're like that. So this is what you look like. So those are big trees compared to ones you've seen before, but they're also the regular size trees, I guess. But these trees are huge, and there's a large stone here, and everything is just filled with vegetation and like exotic plants. But there, as soon as you hear that echo, Dark Moon, since you're ahead, please make me a perception check. I'll also check your passive. Let me see.
Bro, are we going entangled?
You're not entangled, no. 21,
Okay.
cool. All right. While you're out there basking in the sunlight, you see this creature hiding behind this bush. Can you see that?
Oh,
It's a cutie.
Yo, it's a Perla.
Bug?
It's Azevrec.
This
That's what you
Oh,
see.
I see.
And as
Dark
soon
Moon
as
looks like frog.
the
Show it.
bones rattle, this one looks like they have like a face of terror and shock, and is seemingly like is unsure of what they're supposed to do.
Can it see Azevrec?
Can it see Dark Moon?
It does not
Can it see
notice.
anyone?
It looks like it thinks it's hidden.
It thinks it's hidden.
yeah.
Can I shoot it?
Can Dark Moon
Do we all see
wave?
this, or just Dark Moon?
Just Dark Moon. Dark Moon for now with her role.
Oh.
Yeah, see Dark Moon, she just waves at the creature.
Oh,
We're not like, hey, look here, more like a more awkward keba.
okay.
Because, Dark Moon's unsure about this,
The-
this thing.
The creature is going to look at Dark Moon, like hiding from the plants, and then
Ribbit.
sees you waving, and it's gonna go, and then remembers that it's hiding.
Oh no!
Befriend it.
That's what it does.
I love this creature. Can Dark Moon move closer? Oh no. Before she moves closer, she whispers to the group na, hey, there's a weird frog man in the distance. Don't scare him.
Frogman.
Where?
Yeah, don't scare him, but I'll approach him first.
How tall is the frog man?
Kuya, how tall is this frog man?
Oh, they are
7 foot.
small.
Lanu.
I think Lanu's taller.
Whoa!
Yeah. Lanu's three feet, right?
Yeah.
This creature is like
What does he look like? He's so like tall and muscular.
Like-
man.
The tall.
Like that.
this
look at
creature's
those.
like
Yeah,
two
I'm sorry.
and a half feet, something like that.
What the heck?
2.5.
2.5.
Oh, they're tiny.
Tiny frog man.
Yeah. Tiny frogman.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Dark
So
Moon slowly approaches Tiny Frogman. Kutubra siya here because she's like, Yeah, because she's like, I'm so tall. I don't want to
Okay.
scare the little
You
dog.
you see this frogman's legs are like, you know, ano ba?
Na-crouch siya.
No, kaya
Why?
because they're afraid.
Don't be afraid. No, Kwame, no. Kwame, no. Kwame, no.
Kwa-
Oh my fucking
Follow
god.
si Will ni mo Dark Moon.
Kwame Kwame goes up, and this creature is like, oh, oh, and like turning around this bush trying to avoid Kwame. Kwame is like, oh, oh, and then
Dark
and
Moon
then-
tries to carry the
boom,
man.
oh, 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 and hides behind Dark Moon, forgetting that Dark Moon is not an object, and then
How rude.
later like looks up at Dark Moon, oh, and it just falls on the ground. Oh, poof.
Dark Moon holds it in Ikogos.
Okay,
And I carry him. It, her, she, they.
okay, you carry him,
Okay.
To him.
and then it just looks at you and goes, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ribbit.
I bring him over to the group.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, this is my new friend.
Who is this Dark Moon? Who is this Dark Moon? Is this your boyfriend?
Bitch, no. I asked the frog for its name. What's your name?
Oh.
Oh?
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh,
His name is O.
Why is it so
Oh.
small?
Okay,
Dark Moon.
somebody translate.
Yeah, Dark Moon asked someone, like anyone, like, can anyone speak his language?
No.
I can use comprehend languages.
Oh shit, is he poisonous?
Oh no!
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh.
not poisonous.
Dies.
You drop him. Oh.
No! Oh my god.
But before anything happens, O comes off, jumps down, points up at the bones, and says, "Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
oh,
Ah.
oh,
I think the fella's saying we gotta get out of here.
oh, oh, oh."
Oh.
Oh.
And then
Hide.
goes up here,
Where can
hops.
we hide?
Oh,
Oh,
let's follow the blue critter. Let's go.
Follow the frog. Come on.
Where's Big Man? Big Man, hey Big Man, give me a ride. I'm getting left behind.
Okay. Come here.
Come
Just
here,
pick up
bitch.
that and just run.
Thank you.
Come here.
all
Come here.
right, good shit. Let's change map. Coolio.
You know when that frog says, oh, that's a yes. Bisaya tang dako dire.
Pusa. Oh, you.
Pwede mag-cast of comprehend languages so nag-run me.
Damn, he has focus for that.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
we're traveling.
I feel like when you're casting a spell as a ritual, you have to be focused on like casting it. So I'd say you have to be in one area.
Okay.
Or you
Like-
can also ride Cassandra.
Oh, okay, Cassandra.
Oh god, I'm like, okay. I'm at my carrying capacity.
Bumababa ko.
Hey, I
Bumababa
see
ko ni Cassandra.
I'm at
Thanks,
my carrying
Lanu.
capacity.
Sure. So
Oh.
you can do
Damn.
comprehend languages. You guys make it to this area. O leads you here, and you see another creature, frog person over there, and
Oh,
this is what you see.
There's a whole bunch of them.
And then this one sees you guys, and then he's like, ah!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Jesus.
So I'm
Is the
expecting
next one gonna be E?
E and O.
And then
no.
O
going
just
on?
goes, ooh, 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 ooh. And this one's like, ah! And then goes up to this area and jumps up, like he leaps up, like and onto the tree, and then hides behind one of the branches up there. So that's where he goes. And then O is like, ooh, trying to convince A to stay. But he goes up and hides. And then O stays there in the middle, like looking at all these trees around him, and kind of like looks up at the trees and says, ooh, 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 ooh.
There's a whole family.
You guys see in the middle of this like small grove over here, in front of this plant, there is a statue. The statue looks like that.
It's like a old group. Oh no.
Oh, I think turtle. Oh,
it's the grandfather of Lanu.
a turtle. It's for grandpa. I'm gonna crawl down the Cassandra like
Okay.
and then go up to the turtle
I'm
statue.
still on Cassandra.
Ah.
Okay.
How tall is the statue?
It is tall. This statue is, I'd say, something like 6.5 feet tall.
Inches. I'm gonna whatever the pose of the statue. Hey guys, look! He looks like me.
Stop right there. I'll draw you.
Yeah, as you pose the way that the statue is posing as well. He has a staff similar to what you have, and just
Pull out
like
my staff.
yeah. So that's what you're. As you're doing that, Lanu, you don't see it, but behind you and around the statue, these other frog people drop down and come from the different trees. They drop down,
Oh, it's Kermit.
and then
Eating a bone. He looks like
Kermit and
Papa.
Picrew.
so you're posing over there, Lanu, and
Yes.
then this one hobbles over here, and then U is like looking very proud and then happy and excited that the other. So this race is called Grung. So the other Grung are gathering, and U goes up to this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then this one goes. This one goes, ting tang, ting tang, and then goes up to Lanu. Ting tang.
And then the other one's Walla Walla Bing Bang.
Oh, I saw it.
This one comes up and goes, walla
Oh my
walla,
god.
walla walla,
Hey.
walla
I
walla
hate it.
walla.
I hate it.
Bing Bang.
This one looks
Hey.
at Oyabimbi. He's like, yeah, yeah,
Are you calling me ugly?
yeah.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Damn,
This
he
one's like,
buff as fuck, dude.
bing bang, bing bang.
Oh god damn! What is going on?
So Ting Tang looks at Lanu and kind of like looking at Lanu, looks at the statue, looks at Lanu, looks at the statue. Ting
He's
Tang
the
goes,
chief.
Ting Tang?
Yeah.
Gork.
Looks just like me, right? I
Gork.
think these guys agree.
Ting Tang.
Gork.
Im Ting Tang. Oi?
Oh, I'm Lanu.
On.
No,
Im-
no, not Lanu.
Im Ting Tang. Oi.
Yes, you are Ting Tang.
Ting Tang. Im.
Yes.
Oi.
Nice to meet you, Im. Oi.
On. Im Ting Tang.
Oh no, Lanu. We speak in reverse.
Oh.
So your name is Unal.
Unal.
Lanu.
Yes, say.
Say.
What?
Okay.
What is going on?
So
Unal.
cool.
Unal look like statue in reverse. You Taz?
Say.
It's you that.
Fucking me.
Say. Sit.
Oh no.
Sit. See. Krog.
This
This is Grok.
Grok.
This is Grok. Say.
Say Grok.
Krog.
Say Krog.
Grog.
Gorg?
Say club one more time. I'm gonna slap this one.
So he tells he tells this is good.
Okay, I'm starting to comprehend IRL. I'm starting to comprehend IRL. Krog. It's
Man,
Gorg.
language barrier.
I'm supposed
I'm
to know
trying
this.
to see if I have a bit of parchment or something. Start writing stuff down.
I swear the mirror has something to do with it.
Dyslexic problem.
Anyway,
Where the mirror had something to do with it. So everything in reverse.
That's all.
Ting Tang. Okay.
Does that mean Ting Tang's name is really Nyat?
No. So Ting Tang is smart, and then he realizes that there is that language barrier. So he's the one who adjusts and then starts to try to talk common, and he says, no, me Ting Tang, you Lanu, yes.
Oh, now he's speaking a language I can understand. Yes. I mean, sorry, I'll speak a little bit slowly.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice. Lanu, like Gork.
Yes.
Lanu,
Big and strong.
Gork, strong. So Lanu strong.
Yes, very strong.
And then Ting Tang will look over at the rest of his grung, and he goes, "Tikaba, kotibla, blah, Lanu strong." And then they go, "Wow, Lanu strong! Big bang!" Walla.
What is going on?
Hey, I like these guys. These are my kind of people.
And then after that, comes from the back, and then goes around here and goes around the bush and tells Walla Walla. Walla Walla's like eating on a bone. Walla Walla's fat. He's like a big, fat, chunky frog. Goes over to Walla Walla, whispers to Walla Walla. Now, and then Walla Walla drops his bone, and then it falls on the ground, and then is like, Walla Walla is like, Walla Walla, and then like announces to the ground, Walla.
Nice.
And then
Oh my god.
they start to panic, and as if on cue, you guys start to hear the ground rumble.
Oh.
Oh no.
I prepare my glaive. Let's go.
And they all start to panic. bing bang, and bing bang's just like boosh, 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 bing bang strong. And E is like ish, 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 and then she hops onto her tree. But and then Walla Walla goes Walla Walla, and then Walla Walla tries to jump on up onto his tree, but then he's too fat, so he just like climbs up. And then E goes there. Bing Bang tries to stay there in the middle, but then Ting Tang is like, Ting Tang, pack, and slaps Bing Bang on the face, and then tells Ting Tang, pull, pull, pull. It goes up. Goes up, and then
Hey, where's the party going?
they're all climbing up. All right.
Oh, man.
Lanu, focus.
Ting Tang, before he climbs up, he looks back at the party, and then he looks at Lanu and points at Lanu. Strong. And then Ting Tang jumps.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I feel like
then
I've been frozen.
the sound of the heavy footfalls become louder and louder and louder. What are you guys doing?
Where are the footfalls coming from?
It seems to come from this direction.
Which direction? Oh, that direction.
Yeah,
Alright,
over here.
What do you think that is, team? Looks like we've got a fight on our hands. Should we hide? Let's hide. I'm going to hide.
Let's hide.
We need to see what we're up against.
Oh no.
Protect the statue, yo.
Something. Damn it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Everybody's just running away.
No.
And
We're
then
not
from
We're
the corner of your eye, you guys see this creature.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Hmm.
Okay.
Oh
What
no.
is that?
Big frog.
Oh no!
That's not good.
It's a dinosaur.
Oh,
no.
you guys
No.
manifested a dinosaur. This
And
is something
At that point, you guys see this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he roars. At your direction, the ground shakes, but this T-Rex looks sick and decayed and rotten.
Oh, that's COVID.
It seems to be undead.
2020
Oh
tough, man.
no!
And with that, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Let's go. Wait,
2020.
amazing.
I will be beside Azevrec, please. On the other side.
Let's do this.
Where here?
Yeah, nakadip lang.
Let me
Ooh, 23.
Oh yeah,
let me change
initiative.
let me add the grid.
21.
Okay, someone arrange the koan for me.
I got you.
The initiative.
Oh no, Kwame. It is your cousin.
What's the name?
Well, your bird's cousin is dead, and I don't stand for it. Why is he alive?
My goodness.
Goodness.
What the fuck?
Okay.
You
Cool.
look so sick.
Initiative
I'm dead.
there.
Stuff in the mouth.
Gucci.
23, 18. Sai, 15.
Yes.
I got 5.
I
Sad.
got a 15 too.
Was this predicted?
what's
Did you guys think you were gonna fight a T-Rex?
What's your
Over
dex?
here?
As a deer.
Azzy dear. I got a 9. Who goes first? Sai or
Oh,
I think
how do we do that?
Azevrec.
You guys can decide.
Bato pick? Oh, you
I'll wait.
bato pick here.
That's bato pick now. You wanna go
You just
first
1,
or
2, 3.
Oh my god.
I can go after you? I don't mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sige. Okay.
Okay. Cassandra got 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like last time.
Damn, this is so tragic. What happened to my initiatives?
My bad, it's been crap.
Kuwang. Kuwang na. Oh, there, okay.
One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 ata? Oh, 7 ata. Oh,
7,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we need the monster snack medal.
So where
Dead
after Sai enemy?
Mm. I don't.
Yeah. Wait,
I guess.
that's the
Okay,
But then-
thanks.
Do you
Thanks
want
to-
the enemy
In the middle.
There.
In the middle.
There's an odd number of folks
After
now.
After 4 PCs.
Yeah,
There you
like last time.
So Dark
And
Moon,
me.
Uya, Azev.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Yabimbe is 21.
Yeah. Bimbi got 21.
Oh, yeah.
21.
And then Lanu,
Mine
and
was
then
10.
Thal'lia, Cassandra. Cool. Alright. Let's take a quick break. 5 minutes.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
so
gonna get some food.
Thal'lia dear, Thal'lia Nasi dear.
Yes.
I'm very last in the initiative pero nana ko ay supportive spells right on time from that long rest.
Nice.
So, which one do I use first for you? Let's see.
I feel like Thal'lia would make more sense because, like, I feel like Thal'lia covers more ground than me.
Yeah, true. So
I'm
Did
last
I-
in
did
line though. Second to the last, I think.
yeah, last.
I don't think anyone wants to run at that guy. No way in hell is anyone charging that fucking.
Hell no! What is this? You stupid fucking dinosaur!
What do we do?
Yeah, I can't believe we're
We
fighting a
use the
dinosaur in
trees.
DnD. Jesus Christ!
But
I was thinking we could use the trees.
Ew! Look at the picture of the dinosaur. It has corpses inside its.
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Kaluod. Kaya tawaw.
Damn.
Disgusting. It's so disgusting. Why are you in there?
Blame the necromancer, whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, I am throwing hand to that necromancer. I swear to God. Don't do my job. Oh shit! Next week naman din no.
Yeah, I think you won next week.
Need prep.
Scary.
You have
scary.
lots of prep work.
Yeah, within the week.
Wow, 5 minutes is a long time.
It's a long time.
You just go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I just peed.
Ah.
We'll check with my sister in Lanu. I think, I mean Tess, because she's getting food, I think.
Uy, ganina ba sa conversation, I was so happy that I was far from the frogs because I have zero patience in understanding the language.
I would
would
just
like face out.
I really wanted to slap what's his name, Ting Tang. He was just annoying me so bad.
Yeah, I was like, I would imagine if we were actually in that area, I would just opt to space out.
This one's easier to understand if written. Lisod kay siya sabton kung sultiyon nimo.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like-
yeah.
Wayne?
I had so
Wait.
much fun.
I was like, Wayne? Are you
Man.
okay? The reason why I recognize it, kaya niya, siya say good. I was like, hey, where have I heard that from?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Sige. Igis. But yeah, Dinosaur. He's undead. I wanna kill it. Again.
Tess, you ready? Guess not.
She's using the whole 5 minutes.
Yeah, she
She's
can
using
do.
the
She can do
whole
that.
5
It's okay. But yeah, how is it so far?
think
Oh my god! Like I didn't think it'd take this long to get to combat, cause I didn't anticipate the first part of the session to take that long. That's my bad.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
We're having fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This dinosaur is so creepy. I feel
Hey.
like
It was also
Dino
cause
Ranger.
it was also cause like because this is Lanu's session and it's Tess's session. I know Tess prefers more role play over combat, so
Aw, thanks.
yeah, this is more roleplay heavy this session, I think.
Yay.
Aww.
That's the
Oh jeez. Oh jeez Louise.
One clover leaf for you.
Okay.
Clover leaf from each of us. DM has 7 clover leaves.
I'm gonna use that for the T-Rex.
This was a mistake.
it was a mistake. Y'all made it happen.
No.
If we die, it was because.
Are you guys gonna? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Dark Moon, you are up. Oya on deck.
Damn it. He's so far.
He's a ranger.
But that won't stop me. I'm gonna move closer a bit.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Mm-hmm.
And I take out my short bow.
Okay.
Can I try to aim for his eye?
There aren't called attacks in our game, so you just shoot, and the hitting the eye thing, that's just for flavor.
Sige. Let's go! 16 to hit, bro.
16 to hit, that will hit. Roll the Marge.
8.
Takes 8 damage. He goes. Bleh, 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 bleh. All right, cool. Is that what else are you doing?
She's scared, okay. It's a very big T-Rex, so she's gonna move away.
You
Back
have
there.
you can actually move to like this behind this bush and then cunning action hide.
Okay.
Using
Zoom.
the environment to your
Cunning action
advantage.
hide.
Cool. Roll a stealth check for me while we go to Oya Bimbi. So stealth check.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Damn.
Oh, I'm invisible.
All right. What are you doing, Oya Bimbi? I'm Dino
I-
Ranger. Kwame's like, whoa, whoa.
It's like my grandfather used to tell me about these motherfuckers. I never thought I'd see one in person. He's gonna shoot his longbow, do that sharpshooter thing. He's gonna close his eyes and like, I'll do this one more time. I call my ancestors. He rolls. I call for my ancestors' power equal to 1d20 plus 9.
You can do a longbow, a space longbow plus one.
Is
Yeah.
plus 1. Ako ba?
Can you do update first? Because I think the longbow here on Azevrec is katong dili pa plus 1. Yeah, and then exclamation mark A space longbow.
Plus 1.
Ayaw na lang plus 1 daw.
Okay.
Because hopefully it's just a plus 9. Yeah, so na-update na siya. 9. You rolled an 11 to hit. That will hit. Damage is 11. So it takes 19. So your ancestors answered. They will guide your bow. And then it
is you again.
Not you again, but I guess I'll do.
There you go. Are you moving? Are you doing anything?
I'll stay there. Then I'll let Kwame move forward.
Oh, geez. Okay. Cool. Kwame's like a brave motherfucker. He's going up.
Come on, Kwame.
Roar at the dinosaur.
Make me proud.
Yeah, he's like, "Ah!" And then the dino is just like, oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, is that your turn, Oyabimbi? We go to Azevrec. Azevrec, you're up. Sai on deck.
Shit, I am not running at that thing. Could I, shit, I can't really do anything right now. Could I just, take my initiative after the thing
Nope.
comes closer, after it?
You can what's
okay.
called a readied action. So
can hold
Yeah, okay.
yeah, you can say you can like move halfway, right? Or if you really don't want to move, you can just stay there and then you just say, I ready my action to attack the T-Rex if it gets within range of my swing. Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll move halfway, and then I'll just be behind be beside a tree, and then yeah.
Okay, you can be
ready and active.
like beside this bush. Like so,
Sure.
5, 10,
That's
15, 20, 25. Oh, this is the farthest you can go, actually. Ruth is gonna come
Okay,
over. And Ruth is like, are we seriously going closer? But, okay, ready.
You're telling me, Ruth.
All right. That's Azevrek's turn. Sai, you're up.
I go here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll walk towards here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll cast Eldritch Blast on the thing.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
And then I'll do 2 hits. 18 to hit.
Yes, roll damage.
Damage is first is 8.
Nice.
And second one is 23 to hit.
Hit, yes. Wow. Crazy.
Second damage is 12.
So 20 damage? Crazy.
Total.
What? All right. 2 beams of black and pink energy. Sword hits the dinosaur. All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now this big boy's turn. That's how much movement he can do. So that's
A lot.
5,
Man, he's scary.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can you reach 35, 40? All right. Azevrec,
Oh my god.
your readied action triggers, so you can swing. You can do 1 attack.
Okay, booming blade. Can I booming blade it?
You cannot because that you don't have Warcaster.
Fantastic. Yes. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh no.
Sige, so I'll... Yeah, I got this. I got this. I
Longsword.
do not have it. I don't have it. Nope.
Oh no.
It's a 9.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
That's yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
just a miss. All
You
right.
got intimidated.
Yeah, you from that far away, you're like, he doesn't look so big, and then you just
Getting bigger.
Bad breath.
I'm gonna say like was Ruth just poops a little bit, you know?
No.
So you miss your attack.
Fantastic.
And with that, he is going to
Oh no.
bite.
Dun.
No.
19 to hit.
Hit.
Okay, no shield.
I can.
Okay. Cause
You can't.
what's your shield? Eh, pila.
No, I can shield, but like, no, I can't shield because I have 2 weapons.
That no, I meant the shield spell.
Shield.
It's magic.
Yeah, but I can't cast with 2 weapons on each hand.
Cause you. That's true. That's true. Let me see. Wait. Let me check shield. Hang on. Let me check
Shield
shield. Does
is-
it have a somatic? It does have a somatic component.
Somatic.
Okay. Okay.
Sadly.
Good shit. Thank you for not allowing that to happen. You get a clover leaf.
Yay.
In exchange, you die.
In exchange, you die.
Trade offer.
Oh no. In exchange, you. Oh my fucking god. Are you serious?
Trade offer.
You die.
You take
Please.
30,
Blood move.
38 damage.
It's a dinosaur. Holy shit, what
Ang
the
bite? Ang bite sa
fuck?
dinosaur.
Holy
Bite?
fucking
Oh
shit.
my
It's a dinosaur.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Bite of the dinosaur on 38.
Yes,
That
if the
was,
target is medium or smaller, it is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the Tyrannosaurus zombie can't bite another target or okay, cool.
Ooh, you can
Do
headlock.
something.
So
Nice.
What?
you are grappled. I think I need a note for this because
Yes, perfect.
Jesus Christ. Unsa man na? 30.
so
Wait,
grappled.
pila na like HP ni mo ron?
No, I have 6. I have
restrained.
6.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Somebody help this man.
Grapple restrained.
So is he grappled or restrained?
Both.
Oh,
All right. That's his first attack. His second,
you're on the main.
Wait, serious? So
he's going to spin around and tail whip Ruth.
Oh,
For 17 to hit and 22 damage. Oh my god.
Die.
Ruth,
my
you guys see, okay, so you guys see this T-Rex come up to Azevrec. Azevrec tries to swing but swings too early out of fear, and the T-Rex chomps down on Azevrec, whoosh, raises Azevrec up, spins around, and flings Ruth, and Ruth flies and hits this tree, whoosh, and Ruth just disappears.
oh no.
Ruth got 1 shot.
It's very good.
Azevrec, that's what happens on his turn. Lanu, you're up. Thal'lia on deck.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Lanu is going to. Oh man. I'm gonna summon. What do I do? I'm gonna summon a beast. No, wait.
Lanu's strong.
Lanu's strong. My friend is dying.
And your grandfather's there.
Shoot, no, I can't. I'm gonna transform into a dire wolf with my bonus action just immediately.
Okay.
And then dire wolf has speed of 50, so I'm gonna like straight up just like go towards Azevrec.
Okay.
So I'm like here, and then can I try to ungrapple him? Can I try to like ungrapple?
Um, let me
Like,
let me read the rules.
Okay.
Let's go. I'll take being ungrappled.
The blue man is dead.
Okay.
I
Oh, no.
We refuse.
That's so weird. If
Don't
you are
have
grappled,
cute-
condition is grappled or there's some effect. You know what? Okay, so this is a very weird situation. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you can. What is the method of how you're trying to ungrapple Azevrec? What is the direwolf trying to do?
How is the T-Rex grappling Azevrec?
Teeth have sunken into Azevrec's body. Azevrec is kind of like in a shock right now, dangling inside the T-Rex's mouth.
Oh, no.
So
Oh,
that is
God.
so if the direwolf tries to grab onto Azevrec's leg and pull, that might just
That's
worsen
so
it.
wrong.
Lift me
So
out.
You
yeah,
have to decapitate the dinosaur.
Lanu, I want to like faint at the dinosaur to make him like open his mouth so that I can like. This probably is like a dexterity thing, but I want to like try and get the dinosaur to like open the mouth so that I can unhook. Like instead of like tugging at Azevrec, I want to unhook him like upwards
okay.
so that I can like try and get away. So if I have to do a dexterity roll or something, that's up to you.
I
But
think
then he'd bleed.
that will be your persuasion check versus the T-Rex's intelligence check.
Okay.
I think we can. I think does that make sense? I'm
Yeah.
I'm making up rules here. So yeah, let's do that.
You have to hold
Okay.
the dinosaur into on opening its mouth. Like,
It's
whoa.
open.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
let's do that.
you do that.
Oh no! This is such a shit roll.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, this is looking bad.
I
Okay,
shit
well,
you.
how smart is the dinosaur though?
Okay, the dinosaur has 1 intelligence, but he rolled a 20 on the die. So that is 15.
What a genius.
Oh my
So-
god.
Unfortunately, Lanu, you try to kind of like bait him to drop Azevrec. He looks at you and he unhinges his jaw a little bit, but then chomps down again, and some of Azevrec's blood splatters
Oh,
open.
Yeah.
No, that's just for flavor, no damage.
Graphic was graphic.
But I'll say, how many does a direwolf have multi attack? Or just the one?
no.
Okay, so
Just
I'll say
tactics.
that was your action already to do that.
Oh shit. Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay,
I have a movement, a bonus action, and an action, so I use it all up.
cool. All right, Thal'lia, you're up. Cassandra on deck.
I'm sorry, Azevrec.
I will use my action to approach the dinosaur, but kaline lang mini Sai. So that in case it moves, kay mo-block na ko si Sai there.
Cool.
And then I will bonus action fainting attack.
Yes.
Do I roll that now? No?
Your superiority die, yeah, and then you give yourself advantage on your first attack.
So just 1d8.
Yes.
And then on my first, I know I can't do that. All right.
Nice. So that's 17 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And then with my
You have extra attack.
and yes, with my extra attack, I will try to menacing the
The T-Rex.
Menacing.
Scary.
Menacing triggers after you hit, no?
Yes, love.
So roll to hit first.
I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says when you hit with a weapon attack. Oh, critical!
That
Yay.
Yes! So that is 14.
Waitress, I have to roll my
Superiority die. Yes, go. Oh my god. Crazy.
Wreck it.
Bitch, did you just bite my friend? How dare you?
Oh no,
That-
no, no, no.
But
That
back.
brings him up to 75 and he has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
You guys just witnessed. So the T-Rex earlier did 36 damage, right? Or no, 38. Thal'lia just did
38.
36 damage.
Holy
I'm 5'4".
Okay, wisdom saving throw from this guy. Oh my god. Okay, he has a -4 modifier. I rolled a 3, so his roll was a -1.
Hey.
This,
Nice.
oddly enough, this towering T-Rex is
Yes.
frightened of Thal'lia.
I have stepped on a lion. I shall now step on you.
Period.
Oh my god. Crazy.
Oh, boss.
All right, is that
Robot.
your turn, Thal'lia?
Gaslight, gatekeep,
Yes.
robot.
Crazy.
I should have just held my action for Thal'lia to step in so I could like grab Azevrec.
Cassandra, you're up.
Question: Can I use? It says here my dreaded form is the bonus action. Can I use inflict wounds after for an action, or unsa ba tayo ruling ani?
After what? What are we reading? What are we checking a rule?
I am doing a
Inflict
bonus
wounds.
action form of dread, and then I'm using inflict wounds for my action.
As a bonus action, you can transform to manifest patron's dread. 1 minute you gain the following. Only bonus action you can transform, and then inflict wounds as an action. Inflict wounds. Yeah, they don't conflict. Why did you think it would conflict?
I don't know. I guess my brain was like, oh, but I'm not doing that, guy. I just realized I can't reach.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thal'lia,
Yes. Wait, what's happening?
I take out my amulet, I guess. Yes, an amulet. And I guess I go, I'll hand you the Sunsolver's blessing for now and cast Shield of Faith on Thal'lia.
Oh!
Okay. Plus 2
Yeah,
AC.
So she has 2 AC, and then yes, I get on my form.
Cool.
So I'm mummy.
Mummy.
Yeah.
Mummy.
Yeah. Let me roll this one.
All right.
Okay. That's temp HP I was rolling. Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay. That's it.
Hang on.
Sige.
Okay. So you're getting temp HP?
Yeah, I already set it to 8.
Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute to plan.
I just
If
Just hit it. Just hit it. Just don't even think about me. That's it. Just hit the thing.
If mag
No,
mo,
we're close. I feel like we're close to the damage.
if walk
We
away
needed
ang
to kill it.
monster ba kay maka-attack of opportunity ba si Azevrec? I restrain this
no,
No.
he's like
Madala ko niya.
I'm gonna wait.
Oh yeah, can.
Thal'lia
Okay.
can, yeah. I'm gonna wait for Azevrec for a chance to snatch Azevrec away.
Jesus, timing kay si Thal'lia di koon ni right ni menacing attack na niya just ka wala ko ni.
DM.
Kuya,
Yes. Yes, Chloe.
If kanang like if I cast a spell and then it says here it is gonna be racked with terrible pain, will it kanang rush out in its pain and then ma-release niya si Azevrec?
Roll.
Can we flavor it that way, please?
Kaya mura ba siya kanang psychic damage pa so iyang brain
Roll persuasion.
What's the
Chloe, to
What's the
persuade
spell?
the
What
DM.
spell is it?
Dissonant whisper. So you whisper this caramel that it can creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain.
Baby, it's terrible pain. Impossible delivery.
Dinosaur shots.
yeah,
Okay.
Guidance
No.
mo si Chloe sa iyang persuasion.
No, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Okay.
Ate Chloe, roll persuasion.
No, here, listen. If I allow this to happen to my monsters, that means I should allow it to happen to you guys too. So if ever my enemy does dissonant whispers on Sai, can I argue that because you
I
are
grappled
in
someone with my mask.
because you are in pain, Sai, you drop your crystal ball and you can't cast a few of your spells.
Okay.
Right?
Hard mode.
I can try to test it and then maka-attack of opportunity si Thal'lia if mo walk away siya.
Yes. Correct.
If that
Yeah.
happens, duha na ang akong attack of opportunity or one gihapon?
Just one. No, because you spend one reaction to do an attack of opportunity. You only have one reaction per round. But with that, we are going back to the top of the round. Dark Moon, you're up. Uya,
Attack of
maybe
opportunity
on
sa
deck.
si Lanu.
Dark Moon, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah. Wait, so I'm thinking but if I move close and then the dinosaur T-Rex leaves, tulo na may kabuok na ay attack of opportunity. However, never mind, I'm gonna short ball.
Do it.
This a girl. I swear to God.
Nice.
22!
Taken.
Hey.
Take it.
You have sneak attack because your allies are beside, so roll sneak attack damage.
What's the command?
A
sneak
space
attack?
sneak. Ooh, nice.
Snap.
93.
How is it looking?
Bloodied.
Hey.
Good shit, guys. All right. What else are you? Wait, hang on. Because you were hidden, you should have had advantage with that. So just roll me a d20.
In case ma crit.
Yeah, in case it crits.
I hope it crits.
Oh, so close.
Is it really?
No, because in the house rules you cannot make a critical or a critical fail with clover leaves.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay, good shit though. All right, is that your turn, Dark Moon? You can move or you can stay there and hide again.
Go close para mag-attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You have a bow though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
true,
you have
true. Never mind.
You hiding.
Yeah, I'll stay here because
Yeah.
then I'd have advantage.
Okay, stealth check.
So, 18.
Cool. All right.
I don't think she will fail stealth ever.
Oya Bimbi, you're up as a wreck on deck.
So I kite back because the dinosaur is moving closer. Like
Oh, nawala ang screen.
Oh, yeah.
I move like a few feet back, and then I shoot my bow again. Close my eyes. Try to ring in my ancestor like, are you there still? Branded.
Okay, hang on. in the case
Ako
of this
naman yung
where
amulan.
your line of sight is blocked by allies or whatever, usually the enemies have cover. But I'm going to rule, and I don't know if it's an actual rule, that if the size is two sizes difference, because you guys are medium, and then there's large, and then there's huge, which is this guy. Cover doesn't matter, so you're just shooting
Di ba
above.
naman siya yung sharpshooter thingy?
Oh, sa sharpshooter,
God, I keep on forgetting. Okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Nasayap sa diyo ganina na kalimut ko minus
Kuya.
5 sa akong roll para plus 10 sa damage. So I just
So Wayne, that's also the rule says na kuan regardless of size daw mo count gyapon ang cover.
Okay. Thank you for that, Buns.
Cloverleaf?
Yes, you get a clover
No.
leaf.
What in the world? Okay.
Sakto ba ni Win? A longbow minus 5 para sa sharpshooter. Kay minus 5 man ako ang attack roll, I think.
No, just roll a longbow, and then we'll do it manually. There is also another one. Kani si Fearwall kabalo ay sharpshooter man sa ni siya. He's
Let's go.
typing right now.
Let's learn from the master.
My back.
There you go. So the dash B minus 5 is the modifier to your to hit, and dash D adds to your damage.
Okay.
So that's how
Thank
that
you.
works.
So he calls his ancestors, draws his bow, shoots.
Oh. The ancestors are like, you are relying on us too much.
No.
Alright.
Come on, I just want to find my father.
Okay, so Oyebimbi, you missed. Do you have an extra attack or?
Yeah, I can attack twice, I forgot.
Okay.
You negotiate with your ancestors. Come on.
I just want to go with a normal roll. I don't trust myself anymore. I don't trust my ancestors anymore. So I draw again, open my eyes, I'm like, come on, granddad, I thought you were going to guide me. So I draw again.
Nice.
There you go. You gotta speak
There you
to
go.
specific ancestors.
So it brings you up to 102, right?
Yes.
Cool. Good
Whoa.
shit. All right. Are you moving? Or are you staying there?
Probably gonna just stay there and let my dinosaur thing run towards movement ano eh.
It
Let
can
me
reach.
check.
It can reach.
30.
Kwame.
Cool.
Kwame.
Cool. All right. And
Like
what's
a
Kwame gonna
acorn.
do?
He's gonna bite. Damn, he's gonna bite that big thing? Really?
So
I'm getting Jurassic
here,
Park vibes.
Firwall is writing another command. I think it's exclamation mark MA space there.
Ooh.
That
thank you,
one.
thank you.
That's a bite.
So MA is
Oh my
monster
God,
attack.
yes.
Lanu, you can
Thanks
also
for
do
your-
that. You can also do that for Direwolf and Bear.
M.A. Oh.
Multiple magic
Which one are you looking for? Type the number.
Instead of writing Raptor, write Velociraptor.
Uh, oh, it doesn't say anything,
What?
man.
Okay,
Multiple matches
it's okay. Just roll a d20 plus 4.
The 1d20 plus 4.
Nice, that'll hit. So roll damage 1d6 plus 2.
Kwame know the vibes.
Come on, Bobby.
Nice, 6.
Kwame.
Kwame has a second attack with claws. Same thing, 1d20 plus 2. And then
Kwame knows the vibe.
1d4 plus 2 for damage.
Kwame gets the how do you want to do this?
That'd be
Onto
hilarious.
his body.
The low
After
bite
that,
down.
the low bite.
No, claw na siya, claw.
A claw.
Damn, is Lanu in the way?
Oh, doesn't
What
have
did
it.
see? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
1d20.
Maybe it's because I don't have the Volo's Guide to
Plus 1, no?
Monster. Wait, I do have that book.
So 1d20 plus 4 gap, no?
Yes, yes. That will hit, so
15.
damage is
Nice.
1d4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2.
So that's 6 plus 6 is
again.
12. So 14 damage brings him up to 116. Oh,
He
that's
just
too
hangs
much
on the side.
damage. Alright.
What?
Claw is like, cool. Alright, good shit. That's your turn, Oyabimbi.
Yes, that is.
Okay,
I'm done.
Azevrec, you
Yeah.
You are dead.
no, you can attempt to escape from the grapple. You make either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
You can do this, man.
Oh, as you do.
Let's see what Azidir can do. That's athletics or acrobatics, right? Athletics. 17.
Ooh.
17 is the DC. So you guys see Azevrec with whatever strength he has left push the jaws open from of this T-Rex, and you flop onto the ground. All right. I'm gonna say
That's it.
that is that action. You can bonus action. You can move away. What do you want to do?
If I move away, will the ball attack?
Yes,
of
it will.
opportunity, or-
Yes, it will.
No, then. Never mind. Last thing I want to happen is could I free action? Could I get a free action? Is that possible? For
Can
me to
you-
drop my weapon?
Yes.
I'll drop one of my long swords just so I can react.
Cool.
And
Shield.
second wind. I'll second wind.
I think
Okay.
you don't need.
That's 1d10 plus 4. So I get a 6 plus 6, 12.
Ooh.
You healed for 12?
No, I heal for. No, my total is 12. My total.
Ah, so you
My
healed
total
for
HP right now is
6?
6 lang,
Ah,
yes.
okay. Got you. So 32 damage. All right. Is that your turn?
That's it. That
Okay.
is it.
Sai,
That
you are
is it.
up.
I go here and I cast Dissonant Whispers on the first level.
Do it.
Wisdom save 14.
Okay, he has shit wisdom, but let's go. Oh, -3.
Okay. On a successful save, the target takes, on a failed, you move away from me
On my
as a
turn.
reaction.
As a
It's
reaction?
Yeah, must immediately use.
Whoa. Let's see again.
The
Feels
So
it
it's
is.
mouse cadabra.
4, but everyone can take
Four of us here.
attack of opportunities.
Yeah.
4 damage, Wayne.
Just take it.
Oh, damage, uy.
God damn it.
I go back here. And I said,
Wait.
go guys, hit him!
Wait.
gonna die now,
Let
isn't
me read the rule. Wait.
Immediately.
Let me.
No, okay, I understand. But how
Okay.
attacks of opportunity works is if
Okay,
the
okay.
if the one moving away is willingly moving away, right?
Okay.
So if it's something like mind control or they're forced to move away, it doesn't trigger opportunity attacks. So I'm trying to figure out if them moving away is like them willingly doing it, or if
Okay.
this
I don't know the rules, so
yeah. What is it? And must immediately use its reaction if a bit to move. The creature doesn't move to obvious. So with fire pit, honestly, the target takes out. You know what? I'll allow it. So,
Let's go.
Get it.
so I think it's like a combination of him being afraid of Thal'lia, him being shocked that Azevrec was able to just open his mouth and like drop and like escape his grip, and now the pain from this weird sound in his mind, he's gonna run away. So this triggers
Oh.
1, 2. Okay, this triggers 1, 2, 3, 4 people to attack. So
Let's go.
let's go on initiative order. So Azevrec can attack first.
Revenge.
Revenge.
Already did. I already did.
Roll damage. That hits.
You piece of fucking.
Damn, you're sounding a lot like Ruth right now. Are you okay?
10 damage. 30, 130. All right.
Then I plus
Oh, that's
one.
That's a
I
plus
plus
one.
one,
Yeah.
bro.
So 31, 131.
Yeah, 131.
Okay. So Azevrec is done. After Azevrec is maybe Lanu.
All right, I'm gonna try this thing. Ooh, did it work?
And then you do 1. Press 1. That will miss, unfortunately.
Ah, what?
Whoa.
So after Lanu, Thal'lia, your reaction to attack.
Okay. So it can't trigger any of my maneuvers, no? Kay, if repose, kay, it didn't attack me, man. So wala siya yung miss-attack. If Brace said, kay, it's moving away. So it's just a regular attack.
You can do a trip attack. It's so ridiculous. You can do a
How are
trip
you gonna
attack.
trip a dinosaur?
Can I actually? Okay, I will do it.
Let me
But
read.
Trip is not. Yeah, trip is not reaction, mine.
I understand.
Put in a melee.
Okay, I'll hold.
Hang on. Let me read the rules for maneuvers.
Battle Master Thal'lia, no?
Yes,
Oh no, bad bitch in the house.
that's right. And I'm excited in a cleric. Yeah.
My
sorry.
thought process here is it's not listed under reactions because they're not meant to be reactions. But in the case of
But it can be.
but in the case of attacks of opportunity, unless it states that you cannot use it as to add to your reaction.
No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Let me read.
I want to do
Let me
it.
let me read. You learn 3 more with a dream. You learn 2 additional. It doesn't. You know what?
I'll allow it.
For now, I will allow it because the trip attack, it just says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. It doesn't say on your action or on your turn when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So it just says when you hit with a weapon attack.
Okay, so yeah, I will roll.
Yeah, so do it. No, roll to hit first to see if you hit in the first place. You will hit, so that's
right.
okay. You don't even okay. Thal'lia,
Wait, what's happening?
How do you want
tell me, how do you wanna end this?
First of all, I will point my pointy finger. Listen here first, Mr. Undead Dinosaur. I hope you had your teeth brushed and gargled and flossed. Because how dare you think that horrible teeth, poor dental hygiene in my friend, and for that, die. Char.
Okay.
I won't say that.
as you're like approaching it, it's visibly scared of you. You remember how Oo's legs were shaking? This dinosaur's legs are also shaking, and it's like holding it's two tiny arms like this, and it's trying to explain why it can't. It's like, my arms are too short. I can't brush my teeth.
I have a big head.
And little arms. And then you see Thal'lia just stab him, and it goes "Ooh," and falls and dies.
Hey, let's go.
And we are out of initiative. Good shit, everybody.
Let's go. I heal Azevrec first
You
and foremost.
Azevrec immediately.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
Okay,
I got you,
good.
fam.
Good shit, good shit.
Oh, that's inflict wounds. That's not cure wounds. Sorry.
Namatay na nga si Azevrec.
Nor. Clear. Pila man ay gago.
11.
How much is this?
11.
11. Okay, good enough.
I'll take
Do you
it.
want more?
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it.
Sige, wait lang. How many? Let me check my spell slots, ha? I use...
Wait, wala na tayo lang combat kay magasto na sa tag spell slot.
Betul.
I don't know.
I will... Yeah, I will...
That's enough, I think.
Gasto na ako second spell slot, second level spell slot. Para ni Azevrec.
I think I'm good, like with the 21.
17.
Okay, I'll take the 17. I'll take the 17.
I can heal.
Oh, also,
Let's go.
Dark Moon gives back Azevrec his coat.
Aw.
Thank you.
He's like, you fought bravely. Thank you.
I side-eye Dark Moon. I'm like, hello? Did I miss?
Wait, what's
Did I miss
happening?
something?
Can she not be platonic with other people?
Anyways, more pressing matters. I'm still a mummy. I'm keeping my transformation until the full duration. So they're just seeing me. I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna approach the undead dinosaur and I don't even want to pray for it.
Okay.
I'll do something that's part of a thing that Cassandra does. What he does is, you see how his glaive looks like when he transforms, right?
Yeah.
He just stabs it straight on the eye and starts swearing an abyssal.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's basically reciting a prayer that's condemning him to. He's basically a condemned, yes. And it's just him whispering foul things under his breath.
Okay.
Could I take a seat?
Are you wait?
I love
You're condemning the T-Rex or the who are you condemning?
The T-Rex, yes. Because he doesn't like it.
Oh, okay. The T-Rex is condemned. I need to note that. Wait.
Gonna come back.
It's gonna come back to haunt me. I don't care. We're fighting.
Cassandra condemned.
Oh wait, are you cure woundsing me or are you
Yeah, cure wound.
healing me? Hey,
For 10.
appreciate it. I'm way over now.
Yeah, that's the herbal thing he's been learning.
Okay.
Hey, I'll take that herbal.
So while you guys are doing that, the grung hop down and drop down from their trees. You look up at the trees, and the trees have these like little they look like circular nests that, or imagine like it's like a birdhouse but for frogs. It's like on the large branches, and they hop down, and then they go down here, and then Bing Bang immediately goes up to Thal'lia and like slaps Thal'lia on the back. Bing Bang.
Oh my god,
Bing
excuse
bang,
me.
Bing Bang, strong Bing Bang.
Hello? Yes, no touching.
Oh,
How tall is
Bring-
Big Bang?
Bing Bang is like 1 inch shorter than Lanu, but he's the tallest of all of them.
Of all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just high five.
Okay, he gives you a fat high five. Pack. All right. They all go here. Ting Tang goes to Lanu. Lanu, you are back as a koan?
As a
Wolf?
total, yes. No.
As a turtle, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Ting Tang. Ting Tang. Lanu and friends strong.
Yeah. Yes.
Follow Ting Tang.
Follow. Okay. Well, let's go.
Yeah.
And then you go follow, and then is like afraid of you.
Is my favorite.
Ting Tang
Ding, ding, ding,
like
ding, ding, ding,
knocks on the statue, and then
Whoa.
from the statue's hand, his pose is like this, doing this with his hand, and then he's holding the staff on with his right, and on the hand you see a flames similar to when you do produce flame, but his flame is blue, and the blue flame manifests into a kind of like a spectral flamey form of a small gecko. So imagine a glowing gecko. A blue.
Hey, I can do that too.
Imagine a blue glowing gecko on his palm. Ting, and then as you do that, Ting Tang goes, oh, Ting Tang, Lanu, Gork, nice. Okay, we, Lanu, Ting Tang, Grong, and friends follow Gecko. Follow Blue.
Gecko.
And
Follow
then
Blue.
the blue thing, Gecko drops down and then scurries off to the and onto the forest floor.
Hey, wait a minute. Slow down.
Goes up there.
Hey guys, they say we gotta follow this thing.
Let's go. Do we
Okay.
just leave the body here? Okay.
What do you guys do with it? You want to carry
Bring the body.
T-Rex?
You want to bring the body? I already
Eye and keep,
disgusting.
can we keep the eye?
I want to.
Sure.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Eye.
You guys can collect stuff.
Yeah, make jewelry.
And then close.
For the first time,
Eye earrings.
Cassandra shows disgust.
Oh no, for the first time.
Yeah,
Eye earrings.
she
Cool.
just shows disgust. It's like, ew.
So you guys go up, and then we do a map change.
Map
change. Let's go.
Do, 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 do.
Leads you up here. The Grung follow along, but I'm not gonna put their tokens on here because there's too many to manage. So I'm just gonna do this.
Whoa.
Hang on,
But now it writes terraces.
you guys don't need a grid. Wait, hang on. Wait. Okay, I'm Gucci. Alright. And Lanu, you see the blue gecko kinda scurry over here
Do, 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 do.
and goes over here, and then it seems to like dig
Is this going
into
up?
no, it goes up, but
Going down?
it doesn't go up. It goes like underneath, like in between the wall and the ground, and it just like, because it's like a spectral form, it just goes through
Goes through.
this wall, yeah. And it kind of went like a downward angle, and you look at this wall here. It's as if it's sunk down onto the ground, or if the ground like is like higher than the bottom of the wall. So this goes down,
Ooh.
but it went down there.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
This, yeah, that's what you saw.
How high? How high is this downwards slope?
Oh, this goes up. Like it goes.
Oh, it's an upwards.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say is it goes up like what you said, the
Like a-
terraces, or like a
Yeah.
pyramid with levels.
Yeah.
But the gecko went down, like underneath this wall.
Oh, dang. All right. How tall is the wall?
The wall is like 5 feet up. So I would say like this is like 5 feet up, but as I told you, like it feels like it's sunk to the ground. And then these ones here they seem taller. This like 10 feet and then 10 feet. So you can guess that the 5 feet below this wall is like underneath the soil.
Oh. Can I dig at the place where the gecko disappeared?
You can.
Let's dig. And dig and inspect. Wait, where'd it go?
Okay, I'll say I don't think you need to roll for this, or maybe you can roll just to determine how long it takes you to dig, so that you can just do a basic strength check or athletics check.
It takes me 4 hours.
Just today? Do you need
It takes
help?
you a while.
Everyone just watches me struggle.
Everybody just staring.
Yeah, that's fine, guys. I'll just dig here all my own.
Abang is a dog.
Mommy, help the turtle.
Kwame's like, cool. All right, Kwame's gonna help. Let me roll his. Let me see. Oh.
Will just cheers for Lanu.
Okay. All right. I'll say after some time, you do manage to dig, and there is it seems like a large door there in front
Whoa.
over here, and there seems to be even more concrete below you. But on the door, please make me either a nature check or arcana check.
I help. Can I help Lanu?
Okay.
Arcana. What? Oh, it was so close to 19.
Unfortunate. There is a hint of magic here. It's very old magic, like very, very old magic, so you're not quite sure what kind of magic it is. But there is like it feels like there's a common ground where the magic does stem from nature as opposed to divine or arcane.
There's some natural magic. Is the door locked?
It is locked, but you don't see a keyhole anywhere or a way or a mechanism that keeps it locked. But when you were digging and as you found the door, you see the blue gecko like peek out a little bit, kind of like waiting for you, like what's taking so long, and then goes back in.
It's like, hey, what do I do? Let's see. Any of you guys know magic? There's something about this door that's magical, but I can't quite figure it out.
We could break it.
Yeah.
Time to punch.
Somebody say break.
Just
Don't
right
ask
there.
Azevrec me or
No. This feels. I'm gonna stop you right there. This feels. This feels sacred somehow. You can't just break it.
Lanu, do you take a second look at the door?
Yeah, I can take a second look.
Earlier I asked you to
Do I
make
nature?
a nature or arcana. You make a perception now.
Okay.
You wanna circle it with you?
Nice.
Oh,
Oh boy.
wow.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Okay.
I thought it was a
Okay.
1.
On the door. See, my camera goes it goes gray sometimes, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
So
doing-
weird. It's
Yes,
What's
there it is.
flashing? You see it?
Oh,
What is that?
it's getting.
It's probably
It's
part of the
gecko.
story, Wayne.
Probably
I want to
what?
put seizure warning.
Oh no.
Probably
It's
I
a
hope-
cannon.
I hope it doesn't crash. I'd be so sad.
Oh.
I didn't
Save.
I didn't restart before this session.
do you wanna make sure your stuff is backed up before we proceed? Kay nakuyawan sad ko.
No, it's okay. I think I'll be okay. I have a lot of memory, storage available. I think it's just
Okay.
my hard drive, because there was like a lot of work I had to do in the past. I have a lot of files on my computer right now, and my hard drive's confused. Anyway, it's okay.
Sige.
With that perception check, Lanu, you see the door is decorated with vines, and there are druidic symbols all around pertaining to nature and like druidic magic and like symbology that was taught to you when you begun when you started having your interest in becoming a druid back in your conclave, and
Yes.
these are appearing here, and they look like older versions and more complex versions of what you were taught now. You know how in like languages there's like in Chinese, there's like a traditional,
It's traditional.
and then there's like a
there's
new
traditional druidic.
yeah.
Simplified.
So it's like that. So it's like that, but for druidic. And then you see these vines, right? And the vines kind of like wrap around the door. And there are parts of the vines that are not connecting, as if they are not connected on purpose. But you look at it and then you think that, oh, this vine is supposed to connect to this vine, and it looks like there's supposed to be a flower over here. So yeah, like those parts are missing there, but it was done on purpose that they're missing, and you have a feeling that only a druid can open a door like this.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to fill in the blanks according to my intuition.
Okay.
See if it does anything.
All right. As you do that, you connect the vines and you fill in the gaps as you mentioned, and you bloom flowers in parts where you think there should be a flower, kind of like matching with making it as symmetrical as possible to the rest of the door. And
I'm
then
an artiste too.
and then as you complete the last gap, the magic from your vines and the glow from them expand, and now also the concrete vines start to glow your druidic magic. I imagine it's green, is it?
Yeah.
So all these vines and flowers glow green, even the concrete ones. And then the green magic seeps into the door, and then it just dissipates and vanishes, and you can see inside this structure.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm gonna test it with my hand. Like, sure I can see through it, but can I walk through it? So I kind of put my hand in front and.
It lets you pass.
Whoa! I'm gonna waddle in. Do 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 do.
Cool. All right, change map.
Where's the blue gecko?
Okay, hang on.
We can't follow Lanu.
You can try. You can do anything in this game.
Come on, guys.
I will attempt to follow.
Okay.
Okay, so Lanu, you can go forward.
Yeah. It's
Thal'lia.
give me a second, it's loading.
Okay.
Same. Without Elder. Load.
All right.
Do-do-do-do.
I feel like
Thal'lia-
everyone wants to go in.
Thal'lia, you go in and you can go through the translucent door.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So
Are all
there.
the lights lit?
They're not lit.
Oh, produce flame.
Cool. The blue gecko was like, as you entered, he was like waiting here, and he has like a
Yeah.
like a impatient look
Tapping
on his
his
face.
feet.
Yeah. And then he goes up here, climbs on this table, like looks back at you,
Oh.
making sure that you're following. Goes up here.
Should I climb the table too?
You climb the table. Sure. And then he goes
I'm
down.
coming.
Goes down over here.
Oh, crawls down the table.
And then
What is this chair?
he like looks at this writing, right? And then looks at you, and just curious if you know what it is or whatever. And he goes up here the stairs. And then
That's cool.
so you see there's a tree here.
Whoa.
This tree looks dead and lifeless.
Not for long. Let's change that.
Okay, what do you do while you're there?
Can I observe the writings all around? Is it a
Okay.
language? Is it Druidic?
It is, yeah, there is also Druidic on it. It seems to be there's like a ritual, and the ritual somehow connect or like bridges the writing here, the Druidic writing that you see that's circling around here is
Yeah.
mirrored on here, but like that, like in that way, instead of like as a circle. And
Okay.
you can discern that it seems to be like a bridge somehow. And yeah,
Can I want to read the words out loud. I'm gonna read the words out loud.
I do not have that prepared.
That's fine. We can
Yeah.
imagine.
It's but yeah, the gist is the gist is it is a ritual and something about like, you know what, also please make me because if you're reading the text, you can do a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah.
19, 20.
Nice. Cool. So it is you've seen this ritual before, and I don't know if Lanu will be horrified or not, but it is a ritual that sucks out life force from a creature or living thing and converts that life force into arcane or druidic power, either to turn it into something offensive or like a powerful spell, or to it's kind of like turning a life force into a battery, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Okay. Into
Yeah.
energy that can be used for something else.
Yes, exactly. And then you can discern that that might be the reason why this tree is dead.
Oh, so maybe someone sat in this chair, absorbed all the tree energy, became powerful. Maybe the necromancer has something to do with this. I don't know. Maybe. Where's the gecko? Gecko guy, I'm confused. Why did you
Okay.
take me here?
After the gecko shows you this area, he goes back down here, and then he goes onto this chair and sits there.
Oh. Is it comfy over there, Mr. Gecko Man?
He goes to the arm part and like looks at you and then looks at the chair.
Sit down. Sit my butt down. I'm scared, but I
Okay.
trust the gecko guy.
All right, you sit your butt down. Let me check my notes.
Just gotta squiggle my butt around, make sure I'm comfortable.
Okay. All right. As you do that, I'll say the rest of you, Kato, whatever you guys wanted to do, investigate the temple, you can do that. But at this point, something will happen to Lanu that all of you will not be aware of. Lanu, as you sit down on this chair, your eyes roll backwards into your skull until your eyes are just a pure white. And then
Whoa.
all you see around you is blackness. And then very faintly, you see the room again, but everything is dark. And the flames from the torches light up, but they are green.
Whoa.
They light up, and then you look down onto the armchair, and the blue gecko that was there will turn back into a flame, and the flame, as if like a will-o-wisp, will gently float in front of you. And then on this table, you will see the flame rise up, and then surrounding the flame, beginning from the bottom, you will see a green energy, and the green energy will kind of like trace itself as if to form a hand.
Whoa.
And then the hand will extend downwards, and it will extend, and then it will slowly form into the rest of the creature's body, and you see this creature.
Oh, so wise looking.
So this is the
Can I
creature you
speak?
see.
Can I move?
You can, but as this happens and the spectral form takes its shape, and you see this magnificent turtle in front of you, the gecko kind of like, playfully runs around this turtle's hand, and then he's just trying to catch it. He's like, "Oh, slow down." And then he will speak to the gecko, and he will say, "You think this is the one, Nert? He looks a bit small." And then Nert moves Nert next to his ear, and he's like, "An undead tyrannosaur, you say? Very well. Thank you, Nert." And then lightly puts his hand onto his chest so that Nert can scurry onto his shoulder and into like his shell. And then he will say, gesturing to you now, Lanu, "So then, warrior, what name do you bear?"
Mr. Turtleman, my name's Lanu.
Well met, Lanu. I am Gork, General of the 17th Platoon of Gammaril. Tell me, how fares Gammaril in the war?
The war? Mister, when were you alive?
When was... During the Great Tarinian War, of course. I fought in it, and we were victorious in our side of the Starflower Isles. Does this mean we won? Is that why you are here now in my temple?
I'm not sure. I'm here in this temple because your little gecko man brought me here.
Ah, yes. Wait.
Why are you in this temple?
Because I built it. And his voice echoes into the temple, and the flames will light up.
Dang.
What you are,
neat.
and he will say, what you are sitting on is Turgon Temple. This is a
Turgon
very
Temple.
powerful structure and magical vessel as well.
Huh. Say, could you tell me why that tree over there is dead?
Oh, and then he kind of like dissolves into a like a spectral form, like a wind, like a green wind, if you can see green wind, and then he goes.
Whoa.
And then he
Love
kind of
his
like
big
waits
eyes.
for you to like follow him. But then he will say, this tree, as well as other creatures, powered the temple. Without it, and without our brave volunteers, we would not have been able to accomplish what we have accomplished before. Would you like to know
What did you
more?
accomplish before? Yeah. What does a temple do exactly?
And then he will lean in close to you, and he will say, let me tell you a story.
Stories.
When I said that our platoon were victorious in our side of the Isles, the Starflower Isles, we decided to head back home here in Gammaril. But on the way, on our ship, we were attacked, you see. Have you heard of a monstrous creature called the dragon turtle?
No. Have I heard of the monsters? No.
Well,
Dragon turtle.
imagine a turtle, and then imagine a dragon, and I don't know, a crazy god decided that they should mix. Then you have a dragon turtle.
I see.
And our ship was attacked by it, you see. We fought valiantly, my platoon and I. But eventually, neither of us won. We washed up on the shores of Gammaril. Our ship wrecked, but also the dragon turtle dying.
Whoa. What did you do next?
In its last breaths and last ounce of life, I managed to capture its life force and soul and contain it into this structure that you are standing on right now. Now, tell me, Lanu, what circle of druidism do you practice?
The moon. Circle of the moon.
Ah, yes. I myself am a shepherd druid. I have the ability and powers to command creatures at will, and I thought to myself that if I could somehow command and control this dragon turtle, Gammaril would be saved from the war, and we would be victorious. And so I enlisted the aid of many a men and many of my soldiers to construct this temple, and I contained the dragon, the dragon turtle soul into it. I'll narrate this without like being in character. So he tells you, he tells you that that's what he did. He contained the soul and the life force of a dragon turtle into this structure, and
Yeah.
in order to activate it, he needed a battery. So that's this tree here. And then he explains to you that how it works is some of his soldiers and volunteers from the Druid conclave, most of them, if not majority of them or most of them, are dryads, because they are the ones that have an affinity to nature. So it was easier for dryads to like merge their soul or transfer their life essence into this tree, which then the tree would transfer that power over to this chair and Gork, that's his name. And then Gork would be able to communicate somehow with the dragon turtle. He explains to you that in this state, after the power has been transferred onto him, the whole temple would then rise as if it were a living creature, as if it were a dragon turtle. And Gork would wrestle command over it. He explains to you that he was not always successful with it. If not, his success could hardly be called a success, because once Turgon Temple transformed and like gained life, it would almost always wreak havoc around it. And Gork, despite being a shepherd druid, could not contain the dragon turtle as well as he wished.
It's too strong.
Apart from that, the people around him were thinking that this was a endeavor that would eventually not work and be left alone, because people started questioning its how ethical it is, because it did need and it did require living creatures, especially dryads, to sacrifice their life essence to like
just for it to wreak havoc a little bit.
Yeah, just for it to wreak havoc. During the time of war, it was deemed a necessary evil for the greater good at the time. He continues on to tell you that they hid away into this valley to continue their experiments, but after some time and after less and less people wanted to take part in it, they left. And also, while they were in the valley, they also had enemies here. And he tells you, he says, "You see, as more and more of my comrades left, I eventually had no one else to rely on except for Nert, of course." And then Nert kind of like
Pops back out.
pops out again and like rubs his face onto Gork's chin. And then he will say, "I believe that what we built here can be used for peace. It is just I might have overseen something or not found a better way, but eventually all my comrades left, and we have had these constant Gorgon attacks. Do you know what a Gorgon is?
No. What is a Gorgon? Gork man? Wait, why is Gork man?
A Gorgon is like a snake person with snakes for hair and instead of
like
legs.
Medusa.
Exactly, a Medusa. A lot of my comrades ran away and died to their blades and to their petrifying gaze until I was left alone. So...
And then you... Excuse me for being rude, but... And then you died here, right? That's why you're trapped here? Is that what's going on?
I do not recall. Outside of that, this Gork doesn't seem to be a ghost or like...
No, but...
He's like
Oh.
because he knew that, or like he accepted that he would be stuck here, he sort of created kind of like, he like put his consciousness and his knowledge and his memory into the many runes inside this temple, and the trigger was that when Nert comes here and basically brings the one that he thinks should inherit Gork's creation, Gork's temple, the Turgon temple, it will trigger the consciousness to spring up and present itself to you, and that is what the spectral form of Gork is.
It's the consciousness.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you ask him and then you died, Gork will say, "I do not feel dead. I feel very much alive."
I'm gonna go up to Gork and kind of like try and touch the arm, see if my hand will go through.
It goes through.
It's like, alright then.
Go, stop that. Personal boundaries and all, you know.
I'm just checking.
Tell me, Lanu.
Yeah?
Did we win the war? You still have not answered that.
Oh. I'm not sure if we did. I don't know. But what I do know is what's going on right now is, and then I tell him about the Gauntlet of Gathering.
Okay.
Like the reason that we're here.
And then Gork will say, so that is the war you are fighting.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Tell me, Lanu, do you wish to win this war?
See, my definition of winning is it's not a win-lose situation here. Well, I'm trying to think of a way to make it a win-win. That's what I'm trying to think about. You see, I think the people of Athendale, they need a way to survive, but this isn't the right way to do it. So
Gork will look
to be honest, Gork, I'm at a loss.
Gork will look visibly confused, and he will look at you and say, "A win-win situation." Because you have to understand, he was alive in a time of war, and to him it seems a very impossible thing like what you're trying to claim, right? So
Yeah.
he will look at you very questionably, and he will say, I wanted to ask you because I want to pass on my legacy, and I want to pass on my creation, gesturing to the temple. I feel that it is a powerful tool to win whatever war, regardless of whether or not you want to win and have your opponents win as well, which I don't quite understand. But do you think that it will be of use to you?
I'm sure we can figure it out, but listen, is there any way we could get this thing to work without, killing anybody?
That I do not know. If anything, that might be where I lack as a druid, and where you might fill the gaps.
In that case, you can leave it to me, Mr. Gork man. I'm sure we can find something to use this for. Something good. Something good for Gamarol.
Ha! Indeed. We are both turtles and druids of Gamaril. I'm sure we will be able to accomplish all that we must.
Yeah. I think so.
I must bid thee farewell now, Lanu. It has been a long time since I have waited for your arrival. And now,
gee.
I think I must move on.
Farewell, Mr. Gorkman. Have a good trip to the afterlife or wherever consciousness goes.
I still think I am not dead.
Beg to differ, but I again put my hand through his arm observational proof over here states otherwise.
No, I don't hear you. You are nope. No, I am not dead. And then he just. So you see his spectral form become more and more translucent, and then the lines that are outlining his form fade away, and then he's continuing to bicker about how he's not dead and how he's the greatest druid that ever lived in his time, and he recounts all the moments that were amazing for him in the war, until finally he will vanish. And then you, Lanu, find yourself sitting on the chair, your eyes roll back and face the table, and your surroundings go back to normal, and then the lights change from the fires change from its green coloration back to its red and orange, and you see the rest of your party, who I don't know was moving around and whatever.
Like nothing happened.
Yep.
Whoa. I'm just gonna sit there stunned for a little bit. What's everyone else doing?
Taking a piss.
I don't know. So, Thal'lia.
Yes.
Do you have boyfriend?
Oh my god, again with a boyfriend conversation on no anything, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no anything.
Where's this turtle? Where is he?
There,
Yeah.
on the chair.
Look her up.
On the chair, sitting just kind of what in the world just happened?
Oh, I approach it. I'm like, hello?
Yes,
You
I
okay?
approach him also. What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'll look at Cassandra.
Oh shit.
Say, wonder if you could. Do you have any control over undead? Maybe we could get this thing to work.
Control over undead. What is going on? Why are you asking me these things?
I'm gonna tell him what I know from the encounter. So I met this giant turtle man, and Blue Gecko told me about it, and it's like all gibberish. But anyway, turtle man, he's from the war, and temple big.
Are you okay? Hello? Okay, you need to calm. You can't persuade anyone to do anything if you're being a hot mess. So we shall talk about this once we are in a better headspace, or so it seems.
No. I'm in a great headspace. Listen. Okay, let me tell you from the beginning. So, you know that statue, right? The one that's over there by the tree frogs?
Yes.
I met that guy. He was here.
No.
No.
Lanu, make me a intelligence check, general intelligence check.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, baby.
Fortnite chances, god damn it.
I hate it here.
17.
You recall that the statue looks very detailed. As if
Very detailed.
As if
That's his body.
it's not a
Whoa.
statue but a petrified version of
Hell
him.
no.
Oh my
Bitch,
god.
is he alive?
No, he's
Huh.
dead.
He's dead. It's just a petrified version.
Yeah.
He probably died underneath all that. Sag.
I'm gonna slow down with like my erratic speaking and say, listen, all right, that guy over there, his name is Gork. I don't know what happened, but you gotta believe me. This temple used to be houses the soul body of a giant dragon turtle, and the way to get it to move is, well, I don't like this. We can find another way. But anyway, the way it used to move is that people would give up their life force and would go to the tree, and it would be like a battery. And does this make any sense?
It is simply mortal sacrifice, yes? Is what I'm getting
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, that's what it's called. So anyways, I don't
Where
know.
are you going with this?
this temple could be used for something. I'm not quite sure what, but there's a power that's sleeping here. We just got to figure out how to awaken it. So that's why I asked you about the undead. Cause see if maybe we can sacrifice, something that isn't alive. Maybe we can get it to work somehow.
Depending on how powerful. Side note, I'm pulling something out of my ass, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm just pulling it from my ass.
Yeah.
So, depending on what is sealed here, I don't think a single thing is sufficient enough to wake this up.
That's correct.
Hmm.
You would want me to violate my tenets of faith to raise undead for a possible power that could not be a good sign. Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
Well, no, I'm just spitballing here, all right? Like I don't have all the ideas.
But it might be worth looking into. But I will hold off on the raising an army because I would rather keep my head on my shoulders. Thanks.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
For now,
Anyway,
what do we do?
I'm gonna
Lanu,
jump off the chair. Yes.
As you jump off the chair and you make your way there, in your peripheral vision, you see a leaf on the tree that was not
Whoa.
there before, and it as you look at it, it kind of waves at you. It's like that.
What on earth? And go close.
Okay.
What is that?
You
Oh, yeah.
Hey
go
guys,
close.
did you see that?
Do we see it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Do I even have?
Oh yeah, I think the turtle is going crazy.
Hang on,
Honestly.
wait, because I didn't have that prepared. God damn it.
No, it's fine. You got this.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, here. As you come closer, you hear, "Hello there, friend."
Wait a minute. Xander? Xander!
So, you hear the voice of Alexander the Tall, but he's kind of like speaking through this tree.
Through the tree. Yes.
So, he goes, "Hi there, Lanu. It took me quite a while for me to find you, but it also got way harder to get through this tree that's inside a building. Why are you here?"
Pal, it's a long story. I gotta tell you it sometime. Maybe in my next podcast. I'll keep you informed.
Oh, by the way, I always wait for your next podcast. My favorite moment on one of them was when you rescued that one baby displacer beast and reunited it with its family. Shame the father died, though. That made me sad. That Spudcast was very bittersweet.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's that's the way it goes, you know. But I'm glad you listened in.
Yeah, I listened to that one 75 times.
Wow. That was all of the views. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I have nothing to do. I'm just on, I'm just in my spot, my favorite spot all the time, every day.
Well, it was a good spot. I don't blame you. So anyways, what are you doing all the way over here?
Well, since you told that one druid merchant who sold you that acorn to tell Druid Clark, to tell Druid Stephen, to tell Druid Persephone, to tell Druid Old Man. Yeah, to pass the letter. And then Old Man Satyr told me to tell Druid Persephone, to tell Druid Stephen, and then I realized that takes a long time, and we don't know where you are nowadays. So then I thought maybe I can just figure out how you do your Spudcast and make a direct channel toward you and find you. Whoa. It was very complicated, but I'm just a treant, and I have nothing better to do than to listen to your Spudcast and figure out the whole complex network of the trees and all our roots, how everything's connected somehow, some way. So I figured it out, and now I'm here.
You're a genius. You're a goddamn genius, that's what you are. Even I don't even know what's going on with my Spudcast. I just talk to trees.
Well, if you say so. Yeah.
So, what did Old Man Satyr say?
Oh, right! And then, okay, are you ready for this? I've been practicing my Old Man Satyr voice, you know?
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm ready, Sander.
Yeah, you ready?
Hit me.
Okay, so he says,
Yeah.
Dear Lanu.
Exactly the same.
Dear Lanu, I am very proud that you made your way into the Gauntlet of Gathering, and you are doing very good work. So it seems that you have found one of the older encampments and settlements that combined the Athendilian and Gammarillion structure, yes?
Yeah.
In that case, it is safe for me to tell you that yes, there used to be a time where the Gauntlet of Gathering was beneficial to both continents. I implore you to learn more about this, and if you can discover a way to bring that back to the present, that will be beneficial. I wish you all the best. Old Man Satyr. How was that?
Come on.
Such a good accent, right?
Zan, I don't know how to tell you this, buddy. But that was amazing. You
Right?
nailed it, buddy.
I know, I did. Like, I practiced all the time. Like, of all of last week, I've just been practicing.
I heard it. It was Old Man Satyr all the way. Have you showed Old Man Satyr that one?
No, I feel like I'd only insult him, impersonating someone in front of them. I don't want to be rude, and I don't want him to think that I sound more like him than he does,
Yeah, you know what, buddy? Good call. You might have freaked him out a little bit if you did that. I think so too. We should keep this between ourselves.
Yeah. So what are you doing over here again? And why is this tree covered in the druidic runes of converting life force? And then he just explains, like, he knows what it is.
Xander. Well, listen. Congratulations, you just got a preview of the next podcast. But hey, say, how did you become a treant again?
So, I don't know. I didn't realize that I'd be the one to tell you this. But when a Papa Treant and a Mama Treant...
Okay. I think I know where this is going. The reason I asked, listen, it's just I need to find a way to get this tree to be alive again, and I'm gonna use a bit of druidic magic to try and have it bloom a leaf or something like.
Xander then says, "Alive again? What are you? This tree is alive. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to talk to you."
Oh. Ha.
How? How? What did they do with this whole?
Well, see, they kind of had some life sacrifices thing going on, where these dryads would give up their life and then give their energy to this tree.
Oh dear, That's not
Yeah.
very good.
I know.
Nor very efficient. You see, the problem isn't the tree. The tree is fine. And the problem is a person's life force is limited. So if you try to merge a person's life force into this tree and use it for power, it would only be depleted later on. You understand?
Huh.
Now,
I see what you're saying.
say for example, if instead of collecting a life force from a person, you got the life force from a being that could absorb the life force from the earth directly, then you would have almost infinite life essence and therefore almost infinite power, no?
Huh. Isn't that kind of what trees do anyways?
Yeah. If only you knew of a being that were somehow part tree, part sentient creature that could absorb energy from the ground and bring it up into... Where would we find a person like that?
Xander, you're a genius. Xander, can you work your magic into this tree, Xander?
Oh, I can try. Very difficult
Yeah.
that very difficult that I'm having to transfer all my power through this infinite network of roots into this tree. I'll give it a try. You go over there on the chair.
On the chair. All right, buddy, but let me know if it's a little too much for you, but I'm counting on you. Let's
Okay.
do this, Xander.
All right. So what
In the
happens?
chair.
So you're in the chair. Cool. You guys you guys just saw Lanu talk to a tree. But you guys did not hear the tree talk back.
This man is losing it. Hello?
Guys, get out of the way. I'm trying to do something important here. Sit down on the
let's
chair.
go. Let's go. I just grabbed Booyah Bindi along the way. Come here.
I don't mean leave. I was just like pushing them out of the way to get onto the chair.
And then Xander goes, "Are you ready, buddy?"
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Pal.
I'm not sure how much power I can transfer, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Give it a go. Let's go.
And then you guys see the runes around the tree over here begin to glow, and they float off the ground and turn into float up and down as if they were waves. And
Whoa.
underneath your chair as well, Lanu, the runes rise up and they float at first, and then they start attaching themselves onto you and floating around
Whoa.
you and circle around you. And then the last rune goes over your mind, and then your eyes roll back one more time, but instead of having your eyeballs white, they glow green, and then you
Whoa.
feel your body begin to float.
I'm the avatar.
And then as you float, your vision goes away, and imagine being in complete darkness.
Whoa.
You're in complete darkness, and you suddenly feel very, very strong, and you also feel that you have not moved in a very long time.
Oh, I'm in the consciousness of another being. I'm gonna attempt to move I'm gonna attempt to move something. Like I feel like I haven't moved in a long time, so I'm gonna try and move something.
What do you move? Your left arm, your right arm, your right
I will
leg?
move my left arm.
You move your left arm. Suddenly, the whole temple shakes, and you guys over here. So Azevrec, Kwame, and Cassandra. You guys feel that area of the temple rise up, and all of you kind of feel like you're about to slide that way.
Oh well.
Grabs onto something, I guess.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna go and get out of the way.
Okay.
Bye.
Dark
Am
Moon
I
is also
aware?
outside.
Lanu, you are not aware.
Okay. Wreak havoc.
What is happening?
What else are you doing, Lanu?
I'm going to, since the left arm moved successfully, I'm gonna move my right arm too.
Okay. Now all of you feel like you're gonna slide that way.
Oh shit!
Okay, where are we going? Okay,
Power Rangers.
Sai is just like boom, boom, like over here, boom, boom, boom.
What is this? This poor girl.
Lana's gonna call the Sander, I think it's working, and then like try to like get. I don't know if I can speak, but then try and get my legs to stand. I don't know if this thing stands up, but I'll try.
All right, you move your legs up, and then so it's now level. You guys feel like you're still in darkness, Lanu, and it feels like there's something heavy on top of your head.
Oh my god.
Can I shake it off?
You shake it off. The whole temple. Lanu, you see the open sky. You see trees in front of you. Everything looks small. And as that happens, the large altar here, this large table here, green, the runes around your body kind of extend outward from you, and then they place themselves onto the table, and your body floats onto the table. So I'm gonna move you here. Your body floats onto the table over here, and the runes dislodge from you and drop onto the table, and they start to form the surrounding around the temple. So it's like a mini map. It's like a mini map on the table. So the trees around you, and then, but the rune on your head still remains there, and your eyes remain to glow green. But you begin to crouch and like stand on all fours, as if you were Turgon Temple.
Whoa.
And then it is at that point Xander goes, I can't, hold on, buddy. And then the power, his magic cuts off, and then he goes, and then the magic from the runes disappear, and the map goes away, and you're just finding yourself standing on all fours on this table.
Like a classic turtle.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, Tanner, that was awesome. Did you see what happened?
No.
I look at everyone around who's like totally disheveled. Hey, what happened to you guys?
You tell us, what did you do?
Oh, well, see, my friend over there points to the tree that no one else can hear. So he activated the power of the temple, and we don't need human sacrifices or any other kind of life sacrifices anymore. But the temple, the dragon turtle, I'm telling you, we can use it. We can move it.
We can what?
Dark Moon runs into the temple. What the fuck is happening? From
Oh, you were
outside.
outside?
She was outside. You just saw the temple like stand up, then sit down again.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
We
I'm
made
gonna
the temple
say
move.
Lanu, while you were in the Turgon
mode.
form, or in his like
Consciousness.
you felt like you were fighting over control with something else, and you think that was the dragon turtle itself.
Yeah.
You're reminded by when Gork mentioned that he was trying to control the dragon turtle, and that, so you understand his dilemma when that happened. And although you were able to get out from underground, you feel as if that you cannot sustain that level of control with the temple, despite being able to reach the point you were able to reach.
So it's like both me and Xander had to could not keep going.
Yeah, it was a combination of Xander having to proxy his power through the network.
The vines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you perhaps not being experienced enough as a druid to control the dragon turtle. Also because you are a moon druid, you're not Circle of the Shepherd druid. So there's something that might be interesting with that dynamic. But there you go.
I wonder how we can improve this. Hey buddy, you alright?
I'm very tired.
Oh, that's understandable. Maybe you should get some rest. Hey,
yeah.
Maybe you could report back to Old Man Sater for me and tell him what we found here and if he knows anything about it.
Okay. I'm very tired. It was nice talking to you, Lanu. Way better than only listening to your podcast and pretending that you can hear me when I say that, oh wow, oh that's cool, So this was nice.
Listen, buddy. I hear you. I hear you. Maybe I don't hear you, but I think about you when I do this podcast. All right, you're my number one listener. How can I not?
Yeah. If only there were a way for us to be together,
Well, I mean, you could move, Xander. You remember that, right?
Oh yeah. I could move. But this is my favorite spot. But then again, I realized this became my favorite spot because you were here all the time. But now that you're not here, it's my less favorite spot. If only I were here, where this tree is right now. But I'm not. So maybe some other time.
Maybe.
Goodbye, Lanu.
Oh, okay, Xander. Well, pal, see you around. Take care of yourself now, and remember, just between us, the Old Man Sater voice, right?
Yeah. I won't. Shall. I'm tired. Goodbye, Lanu.
Alright, pal.
I'll wait for your
bye,
next
Xander.
podcast.
Yeah. And you'll be in it too. Alright, bye. Oh man.
Sad day. Lanu's sad.
There you go. Last few rounds of roleplay.
Looks around at everyone else who's just been looking at me like talking to a seemingly dead tree.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know what druids are. I'm not that far away with the dead. Well, now what?
I don't know. Hey, where's the artiste?
Where did she go? Hello?
Artiste? Artiste?
Did she? Hello?
I'm gonna look in this room.
Yeah, same.
There's nothing inside.
Yeah.
It's empty.
There used to. It looks. Yeah, like around the temple, it's like some of the rooms. There are markings on the ground that tell you that there used to be furniture there, or like people would, and like places on the ground that are not as leveled with the rest because a lot of people walk that area, and also like stains and whatever, so that's what you guys see, but it is for the most part empty.
I'm gonna ask the group if you guys want to make this our home base while we look for the necromancer.
That would be ideal, so we don't have to go all the way back.
That'd be great.
we're too far from camp. Okay, we can do that. Artiste, where'd she go? Is this a door? How did she get there?
Yeah, that's this is a pathway over here,
Oh, okay.
and it's
My room.
steps going down. It's my room.
What are you doing over here?
She's been sitting here for like minutes now. I don't know what she's doing.
Have you just been watching her?
I told Tommy, fetch a weird woman. And let me the way.
Oh, yeah, then there's weird. But he's okay.
Well, if we all like gather up, when we get a chance to gather, I'm gonna tell like slowly the group what actually happened so that they understand and they know that the tree I was speaking to was a tree from back home. My best friend, called Xander, the tall.
Yes.
And yes. Geez, I don't know what to do with this temple, but it's a power that exists. And if there's some way I can speak to the dragon turtle to get it to be on our side, so we're not fighting, then that would be cool.
Dragon turtle. I think I'm seeing things. Well,
And I'll say, let's fast forward this a little bit. Lanu suggested you guys make this your home base for now while you're in the valley, I imagine, because it's very difficult and there are dinosaurs around.
Yeah.
So you guys definitely can. You can like put your sleeping bags somewhere. And apart from that, the Grung also enter like after seeing the dragon turtle, the temple like rise, and they're like, oh, and then they rush into the temple, and then Ting Tang is like, Ting Tang, Lanu, okay, oh, safe.
Yeah, we're all right. We're doing good. We're better than okay. Well, at least in Lanu's eyes. Everyone else might be confused, but Lanu's like,
yeah. Okay. And then the Grung enter and they're like, oh, not.
So I take it the Grung didn't know about this?
No, they never got to enter the inside of this temple. They just thought it was like a fancy structure thing that was confusing. So kana.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah.
Well,
This is very scary.
set up. Set
So,
it
yeah.
up for tonight.
You guys can set up for the evening, maybe gather firewood supplies from the outside and then bring here. Maybe some of you hunt like safer game for food.
Then dinosaurs.
And then rations, and then fast forward to the evening. You guys are about to rest, and there you go. You guys wind down for the night, recounting your day and how you fought a zombie T-Rex and how Lanu managed to uncover the secret of Turgon Temple. And then you guys feel as if everything is going your way for the most part. And you guys do have dinner. I see someone preparing plates here. That's nice. And then at the end of it all, you guys gain a level.
Oh, snap.
Oh my god.
And that is where we're gonna call the session.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Richie. Okay, I'm a deafen, so I can close this video. Okay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Thumbs up for Xander's voice.
Oh yeah. Before I forget.
Yes.
AQV's Facebook page and Instagram, right? Sai also is an artist and has an Instagram account. So you can check her out at instagram.com/serialism, CIE realism, and she's also on ArtStation at serialism.artstation.com. I believe Cassandra, or rather Buns, has a Twitch because I saw them Twitch on like a notification on Discord that you were streaming on Twitch, but that was like at so early in the morning. I didn't want to watch it. But you're on Twitch, Buns?
Yes, I started recently.
You
I was bored with my time.
you want to plug that?
Sure, I don't mind.
What's your handle there?
It is Pale Chimkin, and I am a few followers away from affiliate.
Cool.
Damn.
Oh, snap.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
What's the spelling?
You gotta type it in
Pale.
the chat, Buns.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Pale Chimkin. All right, there you go. So for Cassandra over here, Pale Chimkin on Twitch. And do you have an art account, Instagram, whatever?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. Wait. Let me get the handle because I forgot. I forgot my own handle. What?
Failed for sure.
No. I changed it because I didn't wanna. This is what it is now. Oh, it's like this.
Pale art.
Pale art.
Paley art.
Yeah, that's where I post my things. I slowly post them, so it's not,
Okay. So Instagram.com/paleyarts13 for Cassandra. Anyone else? Darkmoon, Thal'lia.
Nope, everything's private.
All right, there you go. That's it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching Gauntlet of Gathering. This was episode 7, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.